tracksuit, like I'm flashing gang signs and black blue. When I feel like getting drunk, I kick the ass of a skunk. Skin a crack when I'm hung. Swim a lot and see many sunrises, like me standing still. I ain't high, jumping me with 5 is suicide. Being a troll means laughing in the face of defeat. Y'all run from us when we're walking down the street. Yeah. We chillin' in the trees, let them feel the breeze. We cook the prey and grease, real trouble in paradise. Dancing at the campsite. Walking under a full moon, people wait for their doom, and their firstborn to bloom. And it's only logical, trying to invade the drug capital is suicidal. I'ma keep sending y'all to the hospital. Should've guessed the voodoo doll on my back was a clue, but you got mauled by a raptor. They'd rather be a death knight than live this thug life. They call us like, boy, yo, yo, let the trumpets blow and tell me no, I'm eternal. Your flames a furnace, bout to extinguish. Believe in this, using rituals you call mythical. Funny seeing y'all hypocritical, thinking a killer would lose this bet. Troll killing machine is what you'll get. We're chilling in the trees, let them feel the breeze. We cook the prey and grease, we real trouble in paradise. Dancing at the campsite.
Click, scrolling all night. Who's that shadow in the blue light? He don't look twice. You might already be on ice. Fluffy tail, but don't be fooled. Angel eyes, but she breaks the rules. Typing fast with a wicked grin. She knows exactly where you've been. Little whispers in your feed. Every lie, every dirty deed. You can hide, but she can smell digital. Sent you straight from hell. Ping, ping, you hear that sound? Your secret's getting passed around. Tick tock, better watch your tone. She's already in your phone. Spread the word. Shots coming, better run. Sweet like candy, sharp like things. Game over, she already won. Spread the word. Smile wide, it's dripping red. Laughing loud in neon lights. Living rent-free in your head. Cute little husky pastel vibe, but chaos follows her. Subscribe. Screens glow red when she logs in. You thought just disappear. Click, click, too late to hide. She's dancing on your darker side. Heartbeat sinking to her beat. You're already trending sweet. Spread the word. She's coming, better run. She could rush and raise her teeth. Watch her tear it just for fun. Spread the word. Eyes locked, don't look away. Once she finds you in the net, you're her highlight of the day. La la la, don't cry now. She just loves a good meltdown. Ha ha ha, hear her bark. Lighting matches in the dark. Found you. Fond you. Shasha demon in disguise, laughing while she hypnotized. Post it, roast it, amplify. Book a buy a day. Spread the word. She's the queen of online flames. Sparkle eyes and twisted grin, calling out your little game. Spread the word. White smile painted red. If you hear her laughing close, too late, she's in your thread. Click, 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 night showers here. Don't forget, spread the word.
Carrie walks in like she owns the air. Checks who's staring, checks who dares. If your eyes don't orbit her face, you're suddenly trash, you're out of place. She counts respect like it's tax you owe. Thinks every room is a personal show. If you don't clap when she clears her throat, she marks your name like a sour note. She don't want friends, she wants a stage. She don't want love, she wants a cage. Power else, that's Carrie's rule. Crown made of glitter, brain made of fuel. Runs on praise like a busted machine. Breaks down fast when she's not the queen. She don't be fair, lets you feel small. Calls it respect, but it's just control. Yeah, Carrie screams when you don't comply, 'cause her whole world is a mirror and a lie. She kept someone close just to feel tall, not 'cause she cared, just to own it all. Use their trust like a cheap disguise. Put words in their mouth, put smoke in their eyes. And they were gone, not hers anymore. And she lost her grip, lost her chore. Now she's furious, losing her mind, 'cause something she owned stopped being mine. She don't miss them, just the leash. She don't miss the voice, just the speech. Power else, that's Carrie's rule. Crown made of glitter, brain made of fuel. Runs on praise like a busted machine. Breaks down fast when she's not the queen. She don't be big unless you feel small. Calls it respect, but it's just control. Yeah, Carrie screams when you don't comply, 'cause her whole world is a mirror and a lie. Now she's spreading venom with sugar on top. Pour me stories she never can stop. Rewrites the truth till it fits her face. Plays victim in a mess she made. She says they stole what belonged to me, like people are pets or property. But the only thing taken away from her is the power to use and to blame. Power else, that's Carrie's song. Same three notes all night long. She ain't deep, she ain't torn. She's just loud when she's ignored. No corners when it's built on fear. No queen
Well, hello everybody. If you guys didn't catch me earlier today, I actually did read chapters 9 through, I believe, 16 of the Tento Saga. If you want to go listen to that, you definitely can on my channel. Oh, it was a very mind-numbing experience. I'm still suffering from the consequences of it. I am stupider than I normally am. Excuse me, sorry. But, anyway, welcome to It's Not Bedtime Yet, Mom. And another episode of Tales from the Farm, because Carrie just can't help herself. And despite the fact that she said that she was not going to be talking about drama anymore, she still continues to talk about drama. Don't know why. I thought you were getting away from that, Carrie. I mean, I'm not surprised considering the fact that you made a New Year's resolution not to talk about the drama anymore, not to talk about things that people were saying about you anymore, and to go and do your own thing. And you lasted like all of maybe a fucking week. Maybe a fucking week you lasted. But anyway, before we get into that, let me go say hi to the people who are in the chat. And only you people who are chatting are going to be acknowledged because, well, you're chatting. And if you guys would like to help me lessen my anxiety over all the shit that I've been going through, you can definitely support the channel. I have links pinned either at the top if you're on the Rumbles or at the bottom if you're on the Tubes. I also have Super Chats enabled on YouTube because I am fully monetized, but it actually turns out that I can get Rumble Rants. You will not see the titties on the screen if you do a Rumble Rant, however, but if you do a YouTube Super Chat, you definitely will see the titties on the screen. So feel free with those. Anyway, let's say hi to people who are in the chat. I'm going to scroll up. You're going to see your window scroll up because that's how I'm sharing the chat on the channel. Hello, Sydney. Yay, something is on. No, you cannot leave. I have chained you to the sink. Hello, Jinyu. How you doing, darling? Yeah, you're not going to bed. I'm not tired. I know. Hello, 9 Lives. How you doing, sweet pea? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing okay, though, honey. Hello, Slipknotty. Hello. Missy Cats. Hi. Miss Graveyard Flowers. Good evening to you too, darling. Syncopated Traveler. Hello to you too. Anyone want to know the secrets of Marshalls? Let me know and I'll demystify you. I have no idea. Oh, I did see your message, 9 Lives. You said, I pick my face like bad. I can't help it. It's a nervous thing and a fidget. I don't not work because of it. It's just the consequences of me not overcoming my anxiety. Yeah. Hello, Rickzilla. How you doing, darling? Yeah, there are so many people who suffer from the same things. You never chain me to anything. No, I don't chain you to anything. You are a loyal kitty cat and you come back. There are people that go through things all the time that these cows go through, and they don't use it as an excuse not to be productive members of society. Other people do. I don't know what it is in common with cows, but for some reason they like to use the same things that everybody else goes through to try and get out of doing anything productive. But right now we're going to get into this, but we are going to turn back on and turn it down just a little bit. We're going to turn back on my Barons Boys because I love my Barons Boys. And if you guys like the music that's playing in the background, again, you can check out the Barons Boys YouTube channel. They are absolutely fantastic. Is all their stuff AI? Yes it is. But it's funny, it's hilarious, and they do have some damn good music. So, but before that, let's get on with the show, shall we? This one is called Hot Mess Express, and it's from Carrie. It's where she's going over a stream that Hussy did, because Carrie can't help herself. She's got to have that drama in her life. And again, I thought Carrie was not going to be doing drama again. At least Sydney, if she comes in, and Red Feather will recognize this one because this is the one that we watched last night in Frank's Discord. We were just feeling cheeky and decided to watch it ourselves. So here we go. And I am going to fast forward through all of this because there's no point in us watching her fucking opening. I don't care about the anime music video. I don't care about the anime music video. There she is. All right.
Hope y'all are doing good today. Let's see. Tuesday, May 5th. Oh, it's Cinco de Mayo. I didn't even know. Well, geez. I'm
sure you didn't know it was Cinco de Mayo. Okay.
Drunks will be out tonight because, or at least in my day when I drank, that was a holiday that I would usually participate in by drinking Corona or something like that and going and getting like Mexican food at a Mexican restaurant or whatever. I haven't seen anybody talking about it. Hey, how you doing, Bucket? Hey, Mega.
I will say this much. I worked last night, and while my store itself, because I work at a cookie store, while my store itself was absolutely fucking dead, the Mexican restaurant that is just at the other end of the strip mall from us was absolutely pumping. There was a line out the fucking door. And of course, the minute that I got out of my car and I saw the line going out the fucking door, I'm just sitting there going, okay, you guys are just coming out to celebrate a holiday that not even Mexicans celebrate. In fact, it's actually like, I want to say like shit. Camera disconnected. Hold on. Let's see if we can connect it again. Hello, Baby Rose. Over on the Rumbles. My mic or Carrie's mic? I don't know. There we go. I'm back up again. But, the only thing I could say is look at that line of college kids going into the Mexican restaurant and just shake my head and go, oh, white people. Which I know that is very ironic coming from the fact that I myself am a Mayo American, but, you know, here we are.
So, let's see. There's a couple of different things that I want to go over and talk about. And then there is a new Shani and Rev stream that I haven't covered. I think, I haven't covered any of it since they went back into the tent or whatever. So, we're going to watch some of that too. There's a lot of different drama that is popping off everywhere. It's kind of crazy, actually. Hi, Pink Barbie. Good to see you. Hi, Ruby. Hey, Joy.
Yeah, I was about to say, Slipknotty. I didn't know if it was my mic or her mic, because I'm sitting there going, I haven't changed mics. I've changed the position of my mic, so it's in a better spot, but I haven't, changed my fucking mic. My mic is the same crappy one that I bought off Amazon a few years ago.
And by the way, I have to say, the way that Joy was treated the other day is disgusting. Okay? This is what I can't stand about people like Fallon, or even Hussey, because we'll get into him and the whole money thing too, is people who give, but then later down the road want to hold that over your head. Or, they you didn't give because you genuinely just wanted to give someone something. You did it with expectations behind it. And then when the person doesn't meet your...
Oddly enough, is the exact same thing that Shani and Jason love to do. It's odd how that comes about. Because Shani and Jason like to do the same fucking thing. Where they would sit there and send somebody money, even if it was someone that didn't really need it, such as Foodie Beauty or Nikocado Avocado, they would come rolling in with $500 worth of super chats. And then when that person would fail to defend them, they would be like, well, what about this money that I gave you? Doesn't that count for anything? If you have to buy loyalty from people, it's not really loyalty. It's a transaction, okay?
Your expectation, you feel like you have the right to then say you want that back. That is insane. So if you don't know, specifically, I'm referring to Fallon and how she has been acting about Joy, and, a situation where she donated money to get Joy something that she needed, and now is, acting weird about it and holding it over Joy's head. I guess that...
For those of you who don't know about this whole thing, and I had to have it explained to me because I didn't know shit about it. Apparently, there was a lady in Harry's, I guess I should call it Harry's because it is Hussey and Carrie's community, that was in Hussey's community who needed a medical device. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It was a wheelchair. The reason why I'm saying it is because Hussey said it. The girl named Joyfully Joy, I think her name is, she did not want people to know that she was raising money to get a wheelchair. Now, mind you, there is nothing wrong, nothing to be ashamed of with needing a wheelchair if you actually need it. If you are disabled to the point where you cannot get around without some kind of medical device to aid you, a mobility aid. There's no shame in that. So, Joyfully Joy, if you do actually hear this, if you do happen to come across my stream, I don't even know if you know my channel exists. Just know there is absolutely zero shame in needing a mobility aid. No shame whatsoever. But Hussy told everybody about it, and she didn't want people to know about it. She didn't want people to know that she was trying to get money for a mobility aid. She was just telling people that she needed some sort of medical device. She wasn't specifying what kind of medical device. That was not Hussy's secret to tell. But of course, we all know this about Hussy. If he knows personal, private information about you, he is going to eventually spill the beans. Which is why we keep telling people, don't tell Hussy shit.
Joy is just supposed to like agree with everything that Fallon says or whatever, or else she's not like appreciative enough or whatever the fuck. I don't know. But what I have seen, is pretty disgusting. And Joy.
Well, I mean, if you hear a hissing sound, it's probably also me too, because I do have a slight lisp. I have a slight overbite, so when I say my S's, they do tend to come out with a little bit of a hiss to them. Unfortunate, but them's just the cards I was dealt.
Wait, literally, I have never seen her on here like being mean to any of these people. Like, and
God
when
damn it,
everything went down
Rizla.
between me and Hussy,
Fucking hell, you coming up? I love that joke. You coming up in here with the good jokes tonight, Bubba. Why can't you microwave a vegetable? The wheelchair won't fit. You coming up in here with the good ones, Rizla. Thank you. That one really got me.
she did not pick sides. She did not pick sides. And without even talking to her or anything, Hussy just immediately, took her wrench, and that was that, and cut ties. So, now he's, like I said, Fallon's up there, and it's gross what it's all devolved into. And, he's really trying to, get like personal about shit and take shots, I will get into more of that in a minute, but the money
Hello,
thing. So
Sophie.
this has been like a year ago. Okay. This didn't just happen. This was quite a while ago. I was on panel on Hussy's channel one night, and, Potato, I don't know if, any of you are familiar with her, because she's not ever really been in my community. She's not a fan of the Shanny and Rev stuff. So, but she was a fan of Hussy's, and, she's always been nice to me. I don't have a problem with her. And we never got like close or anything, but I've never had any kind of issues with her. So she was in Hussy's chat, and during this time period, she had been,
Please just get to the goddamn point.
spoiling Hussy, so to say. She would buy like 50 memberships at one time, and shit like that. So, and so one night, he's live, I'm on panel, and she hold on, I was looking at something in the chat and got distracted.
Of course you were distracted.
Okay, so Potato, she was in the chat, and something was said basically to the effect by Hussy that if Potato gave him $1,000, like a donation, a PayPal, or whatever, however, Cash App, $1,000, that he would give me $500 of it. So if Potato gave 1,000, he would give me 500. So number one, the money wasn't his; it was Potato's. Number two, it was literally presented as, if you give 1,000, I give 500. So, meaning that Potato gave the 1,000 with the clear expectation that $500 of that would be going to me. That was the agreement. And then Potato sent it. So it isn't like he just gave me $500, and him getting the $1,000 was based on him sharing it.
I mean, she does actually have a point here. Potato is a very dumb, probably geriatric somebody who is probably living on pension, who gave Hussy $1,000 with the promise that Hussy would give 500 of that to Carrie. That was the deal. But now Hussy is acting like he just gave Carrie $500, forgetting the fact that it was all due to the fact that Potato, who is again probably a very lonely geriatric person who lives on a pension and has no outside relationships besides the parasocial ones that she develops online, gave him the $1,000 so that way he could split it with Carrie.
With me, and doing it 50-50 like that. And this dude now, a year later, and I mean, I literally have been so appreciative
Hey,
about
Jessie
that
Westy.
and thankful for it when it happened and after the fact. I appreciated it. I thought it was a very nice thing to do. I didn't ask for it. I don't expect it, but it's a nice thing to do. But when you do shit like this, it just proves, like, this is exactly, keep your money, hussy. Keep your money, Fallon. Anybody, if that's the way it is, I don't want it. I don't want it. If you're going to use it as, like, a way to either control me or hold it over my head later, keep your fucking money, okay?
Yeah, I know. We had this, Sophie, we had this similar situation with Stacy, otherwise known as TJ, who is the host of a show called The Goddamn Podcast. Him and Carrie decided it would be a fantastic idea to have one of Shani's sons on. And Stacy decided to say that if, you know, any money that he got in through like super chats or whatever, if it was marked as for William, then he would get it. And he also said that he would get 100% of whatever was made on that particular stream. Well, later on down the line, you know, money kept getting cut. You know, he kept saying, oh no, I said I would give him this percentage. I said I would give him this much. I said I would give him this much. And it's another example of why I refuse to be the middleman when it comes to charity and donations. If I have someone on my stream and they say that they are having a hard time and they want to get donations from people, I will have them put up their own information, not mine, because any money that comes in to me, to my personal Cash App, to my personal PayPal, to my personal Venmo, or anything that I might get in super chats or ad revenue is going to go straight to me. I am not playing the middleman. It's another reason why whenever I do my charity runs, like I'm going to be doing one in June for the troll run, I do not have any of my personal donation links. I don't have them anywhere. In the description, in the pinned comment, nowhere. I turn off my super chats for those particular streams, and that's it. The only link that I have is to the donation page for the charity. Therefore, I'm not acting as the middleman. Acting as the middleman is just going to cause you more problems in the end.
I'm not on here trying to get money. I don't expect that out of anybody. So keep it. Because I would much rather not have to deal with a fucking hassle after the fact like this when you get angry. So now all of a sudden...
Oh, so Potato is young and has lots of money and is addicted to giving money away? Well, she's still a dumbass. She's still probably a very lonely person who has no outside relationships besides the parasocial ones that she develops online. So, yeah. Old, young, doesn't matter. If you're giving a shit ton of money to stupid people on the internet to talk about stupid things, you yourself are a fucking dumbass. Especially if you're giving away $1,000 fucking dollars a pop.
Because we have a difference of opinion about things. You think that I should have to give you $500
There's a cream for that graveyard flowers. Ask
a year later. Like, that's insane. And I have since found out, by the way, Hussy, and I'm pretty sure he's already heard this as well, but Potato has heard about this. The woman who gave the $1,000, and she has said that if I give the $500 back to him, to Hussy, she wants the $1,000 back then. So, I am honestly tempted to send him that $500. Just so he has to give back his $500 too. I bet you wouldn't be able to do it, would you, Hussy? Because you ain't probably got $500 sitting around.
And how much would that set you and Michael back? That's the question. Because Michael works as a postal carrier. He's the only one in the house that has a job. Because you don't work. You don't make any money off of YouTube. Your channel's not monetized. So where in the fuck would that $500 come from?
But I could do it. And I'm tempted to do it. Just so you gotta give yours back. Because I know how important money is to you. But either way, I mean, if you want to give the $1,000 back to Potato, then just let me know and I'll send the $500 to her. But you really, really have shown your true colors to bring that up now after the fact. I mean, like, it would be just as crazy as me. Exactly, Pulse. It took the words out of my mouth. I've given I don't know how many super chats through the years. Like, I've donated.
Flowers?
Like, so I guess now that we
cars.
Are no longer friends, I get all that back. Is that what we're doing, Hussy? Is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back and go through everything we ever gave each other, and you know now it's owed back to you, and you need to give it back to me. Do you not get how pathetic and petty that is? Like, I don't give a shit about money or any of that. And
Of
I
course
just think
not.
it's wild
It's
that
none
you
of
would even
your
bring it up.
money. It's Michael's
But
money.
there's many things that I have seen him, saying, and that really just have shown me, like, and I'm not surprised. This is the thing, like, Hussy, and it's just like, and we're gonna get into something actually that just happened a little while ago in Val's chat, because if you want to talk about unhinged, and just when I show you guys what went down yesterday on Hussy's channel and Val's channel, it's unhinged. But worst of the internet, you are just as unhinged as he is. And what you just pulled today in Val's chat, like, wow. You really, like, I'm genuinely kind of...
Are you guys ready for some groundbreaking fucking shit? Are you ready for some, like, hardcore harassment? Because that's about what's about to go down. If you guys didn't know, Carrie got some hardcore harassment over in Val's chat.
concerned, because it's not normal behavior, the way that you're acting. And freaking out. Crashed the fuck out because of 2 fucking words that I said. Hey, babe, not worried about money, huh? Wonder why. You're welcome. Exactly. Thank you, babe. Yes, it is all of his money. But that's why I don't need to, like, do anything or suck up to people for money. That's never what I've been about. So the fact that he's trying to use something like that just is wild to me, because it's just like, Hussy, you know I don't give a fuck about money. Like, I didn't need that $500. I thought you did that out of the kindness of your heart or whatever. And now you're trying, like, I wouldn't have even fucking thought to do some shit like that. Truly. I wouldn't have even thought about it. Like, it's just wild to me. But, that's another thing too, though. I saw there's a lot of, things that are being said in his chat by people that I guess, I don't know, if they were either being fake and really just never liked me, or I don't know, because again, haven't done anything to these people, but they are now on this Carrie hate thing as well, like, and 2 of them being Storm and Kyler. And Storm was in there talking all kinds of shit and said that I need to get a job, which is hilarious because you're in Hussy's chat saying I need to get a job. I'm not the only one around here that doesn't work, okay? Like, so if that's a problem, then I guess we need to call Hussy out too. I mean, I don't know what your point is, but you also said that I need to go take care of my child.
Sorry, I had to go and help Mama Shaw with something real quick. That's why my avatar fell asleep. But did you hear Michael coming into the chat saying, yeah, you don't worry about money. That's because it's not your money, Carrie. It's Michael's money. The money that he works hard for. And you're just willing to give it away to different people. Yeah. I mean, I am so surprised that he is really, really not just taking it up the ass from I blame you behind you in the closet, okay? I mean, you guys keep creepily photoshopping him into your date pictures as if you truly do want him to be a third in your relationship. That might actually be happening, only without your knowledge.
And I don't know if you just never paid attention, which is highly possible, because a lot of these people are fake as fuck and they don't really give a shit, or you're just purposely trying to mislead.
Why the fuck was Carrie in Val's chat, Missy Cats? Because Carrie has to go around and watch all of these people who don't like her, who have said that they don't like her, just so she can find out what they're saying about her. And she's also got to make sure that she watches their chats. That way she knows who is in their chats, and if they are people who also come into her chats, or might be involved in her Discord or anything, she can just nip it in the bud. That's why. See, I don't care who watches me who might watch somebody else. I don't care. You guys can watch whoever the fuck you want to. You guys can watch Carrie. You can watch Stacy. You can watch Hissy. You can watch Smallween. Everything's fine. You guys are adults and you can watch whoever the fuck you want to. You come over here for some odd reason to watch one little crack coyote take pot shots at lolcows. For some odd reason. I don't know why. I haven't figured that out yet. But whatever you guys do when you're not in my chat, it's completely up to you. I don't go watching other people's chats and seeing who is chatting, who is donating, who is doing this, who is doing that. Why? Because I don't care. I have the attention span of a sugar-riddled ADHD squirrel. I don't have enough attention span for that shit.
People, or I don't know, but to say I need to go take care of my child when my son is 20 years old and has a full-time job that he is at work every day doing, what exactly am I not doing for him that I need to be? Like, it's just wild that every time shit like this happens, it's always these things that get brought up and said. And when other people were doing this same thing, Hussey and Storm and David Anthony and Kai, all of these people called it out and said, why the fuck do they care whether you work or don't work and things like that? And then now they're doing the same fucking thing. The same fucking thing. And so it's just wild to me. But like, also, if I need to get, so I need to get a job. Well,
I mean, I'm just thinking that maybe if you did actually have a job and you got out of your house more than like, you know, once or twice a year, you might actually be a little happier in your life. You might feel less of a need to come online and bitch about everything. You might feel less of a need to constantly watch movies with your Discord buddies all the fucking time. Now, I have a little Discord that I'm in with a bunch of World of Warcraft friends. Do we arrange movie nights? Yes, we do. But it's only like once a week they will arrange movie nights. Not everybody shows up. It is not every fucking night 2 or 3 movies in one go. It is not. We just have a fun little movie night where we all get together in a Discord and we watch a movie. Usually it's just one movie, or it's a few episodes of a show that everybody's interested in. We don't do that whole, we're going to sit in Discord for hours and hours and hours on end watching movies. Because most of us have a fucking life.
tell me then why your friend Kyler came to me hitting me up for money. Because that happened. I barely have talked to Kyler. She's nice. I never had any kind of issues with her, but we just never like were close or whatever, or like hit it off. Like she, you know, is friends with Hussey, and so I would see her in there and be like cool with her. But other than that, like we didn't really talk. And so I had just done these fundraisers or whatever for Amethyst.
Know that I'm currently doing a fundraiser too. It's down in the description below. You'll find the link. Help Shaw get some dino nuggies. Because fuck you, I need dino nuggies. I'm a fat bitch and I've got to get fatter, okay?
Crisis, and was going through a lot, some money for him to pay for the things that he needed to do. And it was right after that that I get this message from Kyler, and it's this whole story about, and I was going to show it, but frankly, I'm not trying to like put her personal business out there, so I'm not showing it. But if I need to prove it happened, I can, because it did. So, and I just found it very strange because, like I said,
you guys are wondering whether I'm eating I'm having some Girl Scout cookies.
Hitting me up for money, like it put a bad
specifically
taste in my mouth.
the Thin Mints.
Because I'm like, I don't know. But so now to have her best friend Storm, you know, talking shit, saying I need to get a job. Well, I mean, maybe you need to worry about getting your friend a job because she's the one going around asking people for money, not me. I didn't do that. I'm not on here asking anybody for money. I'm not like Hussey. I'm not constantly asking for donos and asking for people to donate and making like, oh, pay me.
Well, Civael, it's partially the fact that I have a life. It's also partially the fact that I have the attention span of a toddler on a pack of about 20 pixie sticks. So
this, and I'll fucking, you know, give out this tea or whatever. I don't do any of that shit. So frankly, I don't know why it's anybody's business whether I work or don't work. If it doesn't affect you, what is your point? And you're also saying it while you're in the chat of a person who doesn't work and has all their bills paid for by the government, essentially. Well, and David's husband, who has the channel. And this is my...
Well, I mean, technically, you also have your bills paid by the government because your husband works for the government. So while you're not on welfare, you're not on Section 8, you're not on any of this other shit, you are technically having your bills paid for by the government. Because, again, your husband works for the Postal Service. That's a government entity.
Thinking, too, about all of this stuff with these lawsuits, Hussey. Like, are you not worried at all that they're going to look into the amount of money that you're making on here? Because that's what slander is, you know, about. It's not just somebody saying something about you that you don't like. It has to be a known lie that they are maliciously saying it, knowing that it's not the truth. And it has to be financially affecting you. And I'm just curious how you're going to explain all of that. And when you do, then all of the information about how much you're making on here might get looked into. And I don't think
that is going to be extremely fun. If these lawsuits that Hussey is doing actually go through, that is going to be about the best part of them. Is going to be when discovery happens and they start going into Hussey's financial records. Because he can sit there and try to say that he's been financially hit by this, by the slander that the Canadian crack whore has given him. But, his channel has never been bigger. He's never gotten more super chats, never gotten more Cash App donations, never gotten more PayPal donations than he has right now. In fact, he actually fucking does it. He does something extremely stupid, and he tells Val that if he's so boring, then why don't they have a super chat off or something like that. He says he'll do nothing, and she can do her normal show, and they'll see who gets the most donations through Cash Apps or Super Chats or PayPals or stuff like that. And it's like, dude, you seriously are not proving that you are in any type of financial strait based on what shit people are saying about you online. Because as you're proving, your channel's never been fucking better. God damn.
That's a good idea for you. I think that all of these lawsuits that you keep doing and this game that you're playing with the courts is going to blow up in your face. That's what I think is going to happen. You're even threatening to, no, I'm not shaming Fluffles. I'm not shaming him for being on disability. I'm saying that don't shame me for not working when you're in someone's chat who literally doesn't work and has their bills paid every month. Like, it's a bit hypocritical is the point. So I don't shame anybody that has to like make that choice. I'm just saying when you make the choice and you're on there going and then trying to talk shit about other people financially is kind of...
I will 100% diss Hussey for being on disability. I will 100% do it. Because he is an able-bodied individual. Yeah, he's got the droopy eyes. That's the only thing that's wrong with his fucking ass. That's it. He's considered legally blind. That's it. That's all he's got. He doesn't have any severe mental disorders. Doesn't have any severe physical disorders. All he has is fucking drop lid. That's all he's got. That's it. Fucking basset hounds have that shit. Fucking Shar-Peis have that shit. Fucking hell. I used to work in transportation. Those of you who don't know, I used to work in public transportation, and I would transport people who were disabled to their jobs or to whatever appointments they had, or even if they just wanted to go out shopping, I would go pick them up and I would transport them. I transported people who were legally fucking blind to the point where they had to have a guide dog, and I took them to their fucking office job. Not a job at like a grocery store. Not a job, at a car wash or anything like that. No, these guys worked for the fucking Board of Education, okay? And I would pick them up, and they could not drive because they were legally blind, so they were ineligible to drive. And I would take them to their fucking office job. So yes, I will 100% make fun of Hussey for being on Section 8 and for being on disability. Why? Because a motherfucker doesn't deserve it. He has never worked a day in his goddamn life because he had a silver fucking spoon in his mouth since the day he was born. And now he's just trying to ride off the government for the rest of his life. Why? Because he has one droopy fucking eyelid.
Kind of a stupid thing to do, in my opinion. Like, you really don't have a lot of room to talk, I guess, would be the point. And that's another thing that, like, so
what
you
point
also,
are you
Hussey,
making?
he made this huge deal about, Yato, see, this is, you know what? These people in the chat that are coming in demanding that I apologize to Val, let me just stop what I was talking about. I'll get back to the Hussey stuff so I can explain this right now, because you guys seem to think that you have the right to demand shit out of people. Like, you don't. Who do you think you are? So let me tell you about what just happened a few minutes ago when Val was, or she's probably still alive because she's been streaming like, my God. I can't believe, like, she told me I need to go touch grass.
Well, I mean, technically,
that's
touch
like
grass
fucking wild because she's streaming more than almost any fucking body else on here about all of this drama and shit. Like, we're talking 12 hours, like Azria length streams, okay? A lot of streaming. So again, I don't know why anybody's telling anybody else to go touch grass because everybody in this shit is on here doing all kinds of shit. And that's really the fucking biggest thing and biggest problem that I have with these people is that stop being a fucking hypocrite about it and acting like you guys aren't doing the same kind of shit. Like, do I get to demand an apology from everybody who's done something fucked up to me? I would be here all day and night. It's never gonna fucking happen. Okay? You don't. And why would you want it? Why the fuck would you want an apology that you had to fucking demand for? I mean, it just, to me, it wouldn't fucking mean anything anyway. But also, you guys maybe weren't paying attention, but it's been over a month or so more ago. I did apologize to Val. on my community tab. So I have apologized to her. Of course, it didn't change anything, did it? Because it's never going to. That's not what it's about. Okay? So I was watching Val's stream a little while ago, and she's covering everything that's going on with Hussey. And in her stream, she says,
just one sec.
there's this part.
Hold on just one second, because I want to show you guys something really cool. You guys are going to lose the chat for just a second, but it'll be right back, okay? Let's see if it comes up. Ah, there it is! Ah! Oh, this is great. Hold on. I love this little thing. Oh, it is so cute. Oh, let me bring it over here and get its size back for my window. Everybody wants to talk about touching grass. Well, you know what? I have a grass touching simulator right here. You can watch me touch grass now, guys. I'm touching grass. Look at me go. Look at me touch that grass. Look at me touch that grass. I am touching grass. I am touching grass. Look at that.
Part where Hussey, in fact, I can probably pull it up.
I love that little add-on they
But
did to
where,
Opera.
so he's reacting to her stream. It's hard to explain because there's so many fucking, reacting to this, to reacting to that. It's a lot of reacting going on here. But she had said at one point something in the stream about, that he is abusing the court system or whatever to attack people. Like he's using these lawsuits to harass. And when she said it, he looked up and started nodding yes, and smiled, like this big smile. It was kind of evil, actually. But when he did, Val was like, "Oh, look at that! What is?" She started talking about the fact that he was nodding yes, and she was like, "What is that called, Carrie Boo?" Because she's referring to body language stuff. Because I've talked about that in streams before, that I'm interested in that. I think it came up when I was covering the Chris Watts stuff, because we were talking about his body language on that and Duper's delight, right? So anyway, that's what she was referring to. So when she said that and said, "What's that called?"
Carrie, you are not a body language expert, okay? You're not. You've never gone to school for it. You never will go to school for it. You are not a body language expert. Remember when you and, what was her name? What was her name? Oh yeah, Auntie Jessie were saying that based on Shani's body language, she was more than likely having inappropriate contact with her kids. Now, while I wouldn't doubt that myself, because given how Shani reacted to William refusing to talk to her anymore, acting like she was some kind of fucking jilted ex-girlfriend, I mean, my God, she made Now look fucking sober and insane. Holy fucking shit. But the way that Shani reacted to William not wanting to talk to her very much gave me the impression that my inclination that every time Shani spoke about William, I kept hearing fucking banjos, was absolutely fucking correct.
"Oh, Carrie Boo." I got a wild hair up my ass, and I thought it was funny, and said Duper's delight in the chat. She literally asked, "What is that called, Carrie Boo?" And I fucking answered it and said Duper's delight. 2 fucking words. That's it. To her literally asking me a question. So I wrote it, she read it, she laughed. She thought it was funny. So did I. That was it. It was not a big deal. But immediately, worst of the internet, M60 is in there, and he starts losing his mind over it. How dare you come in here without apologizing to Val and try to act like everything... I wasn't trying to act like everything was cool. I was...
But again, if it's someone that you don't like, someone who has talked shit about you, someone that you do not enjoy being around, someone that you have issues with, why the fuck are you watching them? Why are you in their chat? Why are you responding to their questions? Why? That would be the question here. If it's someone that you have such a big fucking issue about, that you actually thought was a fucking sicko for talking to somebody when she didn't know they were underage and it was in a fucking gaming server, She didn't know they were underage. They were 17, about to turn 18. And she didn't find out that they were underage until after they had turned 18. Why would you be in her chat if you think she is some kind of sick freak who grooms kids? Because that's essentially what you guys were implying.
Trying to be her friend. I wasn't trying to do anything. It was a fucking 2-word comment. And again, I was the person being addressed. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, it's
yeah,
so
we know Wodie's a miserable little cunt.
How
we're all aware of
angry.
it.
You're getting over this shit. It is. It's unhinged.
Well, I mean, it's pretty unhinged that you would take a comment that somebody made in a chat and turn it into, like, what, a 10-minute fucking rant? When you're supposed to be talking about something completely fucking different. That's like me seeing Small Peen talking in my chat and just diverting entirely from what the subject of my stream is in order to talk shit about it. This is why people think you're a cow, Carrie. Because you will take one or two comments people make in a chat of a stream that you happen to be watching, and you will turn it into about a 20-minute fucking rant. That's why people think you're a fucking cow. That's why people think you are thin-skinned, and you really should not be in the drama community. Because you can't handle it.
Like, everybody else, for the most part, in that chat, didn't fucking care. But he couldn't let it go. And in all caps, over and over and over again.
I am not asleep, guys. My avatar, my camera
my
just
subscribers
disconnected
every
for
day
some odd reason.
until I apologize to Val.
Trying to reconnect again.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't care. Let me make something very clear in case anyone doesn't know at this point and is under any kind of other impression. Ever since I lost my channel over like a year ago now, and I lost, over 7,000 subscribers and 3.5 million views.
Yeah, but she's not obsessed with the numbers, people. She's definitely not obsessed with the numbers. She's so not obsessed with the fucking numbers. Yeah, no, she's so zen right now. Or is it me that's zen? I'm trying to see if my phone will if my camera will reconnect, and if not, I'll just have to bring up one of my regular avatars instead of my little VTuber avatar. I want my VTuber avatar up here, though. God damn it! It's not letting me connect. There we go. There we go. I'm back, folks. Little VTuber avatar is back. Sorry about that. That happens sometimes, especially when you're using your phone as a web camera. But anyway, God damn it, I forgot what I was going to say. How big of a vape hit are you taking? It's just a tobacco vape. I don't do the marijuana. I don't do the devil's lettuce.
Over bullshit, over content that was fair use. That 21 used a fake name and struck my channel down. So after that, I quit.
21 did not strike your channel down. Well, technically she did. Okay, I will fully admit. But she did not use her fake name. You should know this because you've been spreading her goddamn docs. You gave it to Wodie, who showed everybody on stream that you gave it to him. But no, she did not she did. She issued the final strike that took your old channel down. But before then, you had been struck by Naked and Laughing. She struck you twice. Because you said that she had killed Cobes. You were insinuating that she had murdered Cobes by sending him some weird seeds. So she struck your channel twice. And instead of doing the smart thing that anybody else would do and laying low until those strikes went away, no, you decided that you were going to go and issue strikes on 21's channel. You just couldn't handle the return fire. You always leave that part out whenever you tell the story, that you were the one who struck her channel first. So she just struck your channel in retaliation. Now, am I someone who agrees with striking channels down just because you don't like them? Hell fucking no, I don't. Which is why I don't like Carrie. One of the big reasons why I don't like Carrie, because she loves to use striking people's channels down in order to intimidate them, which I think is just absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Caring about any of that shit, because I know at the end of the day, it can all be gone like in a heartbeat, and it doesn't matter if it's justified or not. It doesn't. So if you think that you are going to intimidate me with threatening me that I'm going to lose more subs, I don't care. If anybody that's here right now and listening to this feels that if I don't apologize to Val or to this person or to that person or what, like, please, I'm not trying to force you out the door, but I'm telling you right now, you should just leave if you expect that kind of thing. And there's no hard feelings. I won't judge you for it. But I am who I am. I'm on here. This is a hobby. I'm not trying to be, fucking getting a YouTube play button. None of that. I'm not trying to fucking make money. I'm not trying to make a name for myself. I'm not trying to compete with any other fucking channels. I literally just like to come on here and talk. And just give my opinion on things that interest me. It's a hobby. That's it. So if you think that threatening me with shit like that is going to make me do what you want me to do or whatever, you're wasting your time. And you should just leave now, probably. I mean, I'll be honest, because I'm not going to. And when people do shit like that, it makes it even, like, again, why would you want an apology that you have to demand for? Like, so you just want fake, disingenuous bullshit for clout? Is that what it's about? Is it just about clout and attention? And because if I was to apologize to any of these people, I am not going to do it on a stream. I will do it privately to them personally.
Yeah, except again, whenever you decided to strike 21's channel because you were pissed off that Naked and Laughing struck you. That's the only reason why you did it. Her stuff was well within fair use. You had no business fucking striking it. You were trying to take her channel down. You were also doing it to try and get her personal information so you could dox her. Well, you did wind up getting her personal information somewhere. Not exactly sure where, but then you actually did wind up doxing her. That's what I really want to hear you fucking talk about, Carrie. Not about this drama with fucking Val. Not about this drama with fucking Hissy. Not about this drama with the fucking cockroach Stacy. I don't give two shits about it. What I want to hear you take accountability for is spreading 21's dox. That's what I want to hear you talk about. That's what I want to hear you discuss. I want to hear your reasoning on why you thought it would be a brilliant fucking idea to give that dox information to worst of the internet. The person that you say is fucking unhinged. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to hear you talk about and discuss. So please, fucking discuss.
Because I don't give a fuck about what anybody on here thinks about my friendships or relationships or what happened with people. I don't give a fuck. It's not their business. And if they want to think they know, they can think that. But I'm not going to come on here and apologize and do all of this shit for a show so that you guys stop talking shit about me. You can keep talking shit. Look, it's not a threat,
Okay,
Carrie.
thanks
You're already
for the
losing
permission.
everything as it is. You barely
Not
screamed,
that I
and already
needed it.
told you, I'm not going to stop annoying you till you apologize publicly, by the way. Do you see? This right here is actual harassment.
We can't see shit, Carrie. We can't see fucking shit. Maybe it was actually happening in her chat. I didn't download the chat. I just downloaded the video. But maybe it was actually happening in her live chat. But we actually can't see shit, Carrie. You're on fucking Melon, okay? That's your software that you use. You can pull up fucking chats and highlight them. You can show them on the screen. You've done it before. I don't know why you're not doing this now. In case you ever have to take down that live for some odd reason, then the live chat will be completely lost. That is one of the reasons why I have my live chat up on my screen. Because then, especially with Rumble, the minute that the live ends, the chat goes away. I want there to be a record on my stream for all time, even if I have to take it down for some odd reason, what was said in my chat. That way, even if people come in talking shit about me, it'll still be there. Even if I have to take the stream down for some reason. If my channel gets terminated, it'll still be over on Rumble. Despite the fact that every single time you go off live on Rumble, the chat goes away. The chat is no longer available.
Y'all see this, right? And you don't have the right to do that. Worse of the internet. And it just makes you look bad. And unhinged. You don't have the right to harass someone into doing what you want.
And yet you harassed and you spread 21's docs to get her to stop talking about you. That was the reason. You didn't feel threatened by her. You didn't feel anything like that. You just didn't like the fact that she was saying mean things about you on the internet. So you decided to spread her fucking docs to the same person that you are now describing as fucking unhinged. Please, explain yourself, Carrie. Explain yourself. Explain your reasoning for that. Because I don't go around and gather people's doxes in both my streams and in my Discord. That is the number one rule that will get you immediately banned. And my mods know it. You can come in here and you can shit talk till you're blue in the face. I'm not going to give two shits. I've had people come in and shit talk me. I don't care. I don't block them. I don't time them out. But if you come in here fucking doxing people, that's what's going to get you an automatic ban. It's the same thing in my Discord. And let's not forget, this is not the first time that you have been exposed as a doxer. This is not the first time. You've spread 21's docs around. You doxed Ashley, otherwise known as One Bad Bitch. She likes to say, you know, she likes to try and play like you didn't. But you did. You and your buddy Omni. And while we're talking about Omni, let's not forget that he posted the docs of Hatman and his wife Emma in your Discord. And you didn't do shit about it. You just let it sit there. So who has a scheming doxing Discord here? Definitely isn't me. Definitely isn't Frank. Definitely isn't the Geek Room. It's you. And the people you associate with.
Like, it's honestly embarrassing that you're doing
Yes, I do
because
chain you up to the sink.
Who the fuck are you? Like, and
Hello,
it's not,
members
like, it's
only.
not even, it doesn't have anything to do with you. If I apologize to Val, it's between me and Val. So, again, who are you to demand it in the first place? That's on Val. And Val didn't seem to mind that I was there. So it looks like you are trying to control your friends and what they do. Because she didn't seem offended.
When one small peen came into my chat a few days ago when I was doing a stream, did I say anything mean to him? Did I tell him to leave or anything like that? I could have sworn that I just laughed at his attempts to bully me with money, called him small ween, admitted that there were some things that he said in that stream that made me laugh, and then I let you guys play with him. Just because someone is not going to sit there and yell at you when you're in their chat doesn't mean that they like you, that they're fine with you being there. I mean, I don't care if Small Peen comes back into my chat. He's perfectly welcome as long as he doesn't spread any doxes. But just because someone comes into your chat, not every creator. You and Hissy and everybody else that you've associated with lately seem to be the only ones that do that. Seem to be the only ones that the minute you see somebody in your chat that you've talked shit about and that you are not on friendly terms with, all of a sudden you've got to go off on this tangent and yell at them from your live stream. Just because they're commenting shit in your live chat. That is called just being absolutely fucking pathetic, where you will let one person in your stream chat just completely derail the entire stream.
At all. She fucking laughed about it. But you had to come and get offended for her, right? And start talking.
Yeah, no, Mr. Katz even said he was starting to like me. I don't know why. I think it's my VTuber avatar. Maybe he just likes cute little dog demon girls. I don't know. But, hello, Lucifer Almighty. Yes, dweeb is the new lolcow we needed. I know. It's funny as fuck. He hasn't actually done anything, like, really lolcowish lately. Of course, I haven't watched anything of his, so I don't know. I do know that he re-put up the episodes of the Snake Tannic, and despite the fact that he said that he was going to be putting it up for other people to use as content, he put it behind a fucking paywall. So, interesting.
Fucking in all caps, like fucking Azria. And crashing the fuck out. You want to make fun of Hussy doing that? You were doing the same shit. So, let me show you this other thing. Like, right here. Another threat that he made in her chat. So,
You guys ready for the harassment,
I don't
guys?
give a fuck who you are. You don't have the right to do shit like this.
Ooh, such harassment. I mean, Carrie, your channel's already gone down. You're bleeding fucking subs. I mean, you are bleeding fucking subs. Like, absolutely fucking bleeding them. I want to say the latest number was like in the 2.3s. I want to say. Miss Munduck has been keeping a running tally on how many subs Carrie has actually lost, and she has been losing a shit ton. I can tell you that much. But Carrie, you already lost one channel, and you built another one. So why should this fucking scare you unless you are well aware of the fact that if you lose this channel, you can't rebuild to the same way that you were before, because the people who sub to you aren't going to sub to you again this time.
This is Worst of the Internet, M60, in Val chat. Carrie, your channel will be going down if you don't apologize to Val. I promise you.
Hi, Red Feather.
Okay. Take my channel down.
You finally came over here from Val's stream, huh? Yeah, I admit, I was over there watching Val's stream for a little while, but then I was like, fuck it, I want to go live, and I'm not going to wait for this crazy bitch to get off her hours-long fucking stream. I want to do one of my own, goddammit. And not about the fucking Tento saga. That is torture.
Take it down. Take my channel down, M60, Worst of the Internet. Take it down, and I will be back tomorrow. You really think you're going to fucking intimidate me and try to fucking, like, control me with that? Again, I've already lost channels before. I don't care about this fucking channel. Take it. Take it.
Well, clearly you do, or else you wouldn't be making this big of a fuss about it. If you really didn't care about this channel, this wouldn't have even been a topic of discussion. It would just be something stupid that somebody said in somebody else's chat. But no, you're making it a topic of discussion because you're so fucking thin-skinned and your channel is everything. Because that's where you met all your Discord friends. It's through your channel. And those Discord friends are the only relationships that you have in your life.
Like, you really have lost your fucking mind thinking that you can threaten and control people like this. And you have no place to say one fucking thing about Azria or the bodega and these people that go
I'm gonna
IRL
touch some grass.
and harass people, because you are just as guilty as they
Touch
are.
that grass.
And
Yeah.
this is exactly
Touch it.
the kind of
Touch
shit you guys
it.
accuse them
Touch
and call
that
them out
grass.
for doing all the time. But here you are doing the same shit. This is my fucking point with people like you. That is my biggest critique.
Yes, Red, this is the same one that we watched in Discord last night. I figured it'd be funny to share with everybody, so why not? That and I get a good excuse to touch grass.
Of all of the people in this goddamn community is that you're all fucking hypocrites. Okay? Because you're just as messy as everybody else. Every single one of us. Nobody in this fucking community is a fucking victim. No one. No one. And you get up and you talk the most shit.
Do I need to go and find the This Isn't Right video, Carrie? Because weren't you crying about somebody's community tab post, and aren't you currently bitching right now about a random comment that was made in somebody else's chat? Really? You don't take it seriously, huh? Okay. Sure thing, sweetheart.
And then act like a fucking crybaby when
It
someone
counts!
slaps back.
God damn it!
Like,
Look at me
I haven't
touch
said
grass!
shit about you.
Watch me do it!
Worst of the internet.
Watch
How
me
many
do it!
streams do you need to do about me? Like, keep doing it. I don't know what you need to see that will show you that I don't give a fuck. You can stream about me every night. It will not make me do what you want me to do. This is not how you communicate with people. This is unhinged, and it's frankly kind of psychotic.
See, 9 Lives, that's why she keeps coming back to the drama. She could actually just make a whole new channel just about the true crime stuff, leave the drama behind, and start something fresh and new. But she refuses to do that. Why? Because the drama brings the clicks, the drama brings the views, the drama brings the validation that she is desperately seeking from an online existence, because she cannot seek validation anywhere else in her life. She is a stay-at-home person. She just stays at home. I wouldn't even call her a stay-at-home homemaker or a stay-at-home mother, because her kid is like 22. So she's no longer a stay-at-home mother. She's just a stay-at-home lump, because she doesn't do anything around the house. Michael comes home from work and he has to stop and get her food on the way home, because bitch couldn't even be bothered to cook a meal for her husband who works all fucking day. You can bet your fucking ass that when I was married, it wasn't every day because we both had jobs. But every day because I worked night shifts and he worked during the day. But I would damn sure make sure that before I left my shift at the hospital, which is usually at 11 o'clock at night, I would make sure that before he got home from work, he had dinner. He had fucking dinner. I would make sure of that shit. And then, of course, on the weekends, he would usually, grill steaks and shit. But, so it wasn't, entirely just me doing the cooking. Because he would also cook as well. Just usually it was mostly on the weekends. Because dude worked a 12-hour fucking day. I wasn't going to sit there and make him have to cook when he got home, or stop by and pick up something to eat after he'd worked for 12 hours in the heat. So you better bet I was going to make sure that my husband had a hot meal, or at least a meal that he could easily heat up in the microwave if he got home too long after I got done cooking it. I would damn sure make sure that he had dinner. At least that much. But you can't even be bothered to fucking do that.
Again, I went in Val's chat where I'm not blocked. I didn't attack anyone. I wasn't trying to buddy up to anyone. She made a comment and said, "What is something called Carrie Boo?" And I literally said, "Duper's Delight." 2 words that she literally fucking asked for. And you are losing your mind over it. When she was laughing. Go back and...
Oh no, I used to, my ex-husband used to actually look forward to whenever it would get colder here in Florida. He used to look forward to it because he knew that I would start getting in the mood to make my chili. And he loved my chili. So, he always looked forward to October, November, because he knew I would start getting into chili mood.
Watch it. She literally laughed. And then you're in here doing it again. And then you're going to go live tonight and you're going to do it again. You are Azria. You are Hussy. You guys all play out of the same fucking playbook at this point.
So do you, Carrie, because again, you are making a 20 to 30 minute long rant over some bullshit that somebody said in somebody else's chat. You are exactly the same. Exactly the fucking same.
Point. With the fact that you think you're any different or better than them is hilarious. Holy fuck, I can't.
Moral grandstanding. Yeah,
they were talking shit about me too with this attack dog thing, saying that I was being an attack dog for Hussy. What the fuck are you doing, Wody? This is you. What you're doing right now is not you being an attack dog for Val, that I don't think she even wants. Because again, she didn't seem...
You and Hussy were attack dogs for each other. You guys definitely were attack dogs for each other. Although I would actually say more that he was an attack dog for you, because you brought the audience.
Bothered at all. In fact, it went even further, and she said, she actually went even further and said something how are people going to learn or whatever, if somebody is showing that they're maybe coming around or learning or hearing, or you know what I'm saying, then how else are people supposed to learn and grow? She said something like that. Go back and watch it if you want to know exactly. But she didn't care that I was there. She wasn't offended by it, and it wasn't a big fucking deal. Did it mean that I'm trying to be friends with her? No. It didn't mean anything. It was 2 fucking words. And, like, it isn't that deep. It's not fucking... This, like, think about how fucking stupid this is. Like...
Yes, the woman who is making god-awful long-ass rant that isn't even on the topic of the stream that she's wanting to do. She's making a fucking rant over a few things that were said in somebody else's chat, but she's telling other people not to take the internet seriously. Okay, Carrie.
Really? To be this upset and raging about this. Okay. And this is exactly why I don't come on here that much, and why threatening things like that, Wody, is not going to do anything for me. Because I already don't want to be here, because y'all are all fucking crazy. And you do shit like this. It's not worth it.
Then why? Why? Why the fuck do you continue to subject yourself to it? If you're so tired of the drama community, and you're so fed up with the drama community, why don't you fucking leave the drama community? Stop watching it. Stop engaging with it. Go do your true crime bullshit. And let the true crime people chew you up and spit you out. Why don't you go do that? If you're so fucking fed up with the goddamn drama community. God damn fucking dumbass bitch.
I do have a life. Like, I actually do have a life and a husband and things to do outside of here.
Like what? Like what? And no, taking your dog for a walk does not count. Because I'm pretty sure that taking your dog for a walk constitutes you opening the back door and letting him run around the fenced-in yard. Like what? What do you do? We sure as hell know that you don't spend any time with your fucking family because you're constantly in fucking Discord. You're always in fucking Discord. Watching movies with your Discord buddies. Talking about watching movies with your Discord buddies. Sharing doxes with your Discord buddies. You're constantly in fucking Discord. What fucking life do you fucking have?
I have a significant other. Okay? I don't need this shit.
So what? So what? You don't need to have a fucking husband or a significant other to have a fulfilling life. You don't. I don't have a significant other. That's my fucking choice. Not because I can't get one. In fact, actually, like a few years ago when I was working for the city's public transportation, I actually had somebody who was trying to hit me up because he liked thick-ass white girls. But I wasn't interested in a relationship. I'm not interested in relationships. I am what is considered asexual and aromantic. Well, not really aromantic. I do get romantic attractions to people. I just don't get sexual ones. I don't want to bone. I just want to cuddle and eat tacos. But I don't have a significant other. The closest thing I have to a significant other is my best friend, who I call my wifey. That's it. But you don't have to have a husband. You don't have to have a wife. You don't have to have kids to have a fulfilling life. You can have a fulfilling life without having any of those.
I don't know, you're threatening me again with it. Like,
hello,
it's really not
Andrea.
gonna have the desired effect that you're going after. And I don't know why you wouldn't know this by now, because this has been going on for months and months. Since everything popped off between me and Val, you have been doing this, and it hasn't worked yet. You would think you would see by now that approach isn't going to do anything. It's not helping anybody. It's not helping Val. Like, it is so ridiculous and not worth anyone's time to be mad about shit like this. Like, really. So, but moving on from all of that, he can keep threatening, do 1 million streams, I don't care. So the Fallon situation, I want to go into some of that, because now that
well, again, clearly you do care because you're talking about it right now. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be talking about it. You don't hear me going on and on and on about the fact that, you know, Small Peen said that the AI song that I made for him was gay. Was stupid, was gay. I don't go on and on about it. Why? Because I don't care. It's AI slop, okay? I'm well aware of the fact that it is AI slop. I don't care. I don't go around and watch everybody's stream to see what people are saying about me, how they're being negative towards me, what messages they're sending. I don't have time. Well, I probably do have time. But I don't have the fucking energy or the attention span for all that shit. And I don't know where you get it from.
The narrative is, that I am the bad guy. I've ruined everything. The problem was me, and all of the drama was me, and whatever, right? That's the narrative that they have right now. Well, that's really strange because a couple of months ago, Storm and Kyler came to me.
Oh, Missy Cats, if you're wondering who the Cinder Block Boys are, there's somebody I believe who originated from the Cyrex community. They're the same ones that kept sending cinder blocks and concrete to Sheenie and Jason's place when they lived at the uncle's house. Those are the Cinder Block Boys. Funny as fuck.
Crying and highly upset over Fallon. Because Fallon had went and jumped on a live stream. Apparently, the situation or the story goes that she was saying some dumb shit in Hussey's chat, like she does, because she seems to have the worst takes of anybody in this community. I don't even know how that's possible, but she does. And so she gets called out for it. Okay, it's not that serious. So she said something stupid, and people were calling her out for it in the chat. And one of the people that did it was Kyler. And so Fallon got very upset and immediately went and jumped on a stream to talk shit about Kyler. And of course, she, dirty deleted it and whatever. But I just so happened to have it. Well, at least the audio. And so I'm gonna play it because all of this shit that they're acting like I'm the problem in any of that, when you guys were literally coming to me bitching about each other.
Yeah, if you want to have free cinder blocks, just become a massive fucking lolcow, Sophie. And you may just attract the attention of the Cinder Block Boys. So, just become a massive fucking lolcow. Start doing stupid shit.
And talking shit about each other. I wasn't doing that. I didn't come to you. You came to me with your bullshit drama. And now you're up on Hussey's panel together acting like best friends and like I just fueled all this drama and problems. Except you guys were having drama and problems and I wasn't even fucking involved. And you brought me into it and came to me with it when I didn't even fucking care. And now, Fallon, you're also trying to tell people that I was blocking people in your chat or whatever, that I blocked a bunch of people. Fallon, newsflash, I didn't know I had a wrench on your channel.
Oh, God,
I didn't even know I was
fucking cares?
To block anyone. I don't watch you. I never did. I'm not in your chats. You know that. Like, I know you want to seem relevant.
Cells. Even more brain cells than I lost reading the Tento saga.
So,
I know what will help me.
Name these people
I'll touch some grass.
That you found out that I blocked. Let's just name some of them. I really want to know. Like, is there any proof of these claims at all?
Touch that grass.
Because you sure as fuck haven't shown any. Y'all just keep saying that I'm blocking all these people, but
grass.
you have no proof and haven't shown a thing. And by the way,
that feels so
even
good.
if I had blocked people,
touch that fucking
all
grass.
you need to do is go in YouTube Studio and fucking unblock them. So I don't know why you're acting like it's a big deal any fucking way. But if I had been in streams blocking people left and right that were talking shit about me, damn well the other mods that were in there would see it. And Hussey, you contradicted yourself because you first were blaming me that what happened with Buff was my fault because I didn't block him. That's what you were saying at the time. Now you have changed that, and now you're saying that he said I was disgusting because I said the N-word. And so he's never going to block someone for saying that because the N-word is disgusting. Number one, I didn't see him say anything about the N-word in your chat, so I don't know if he did or did not do that. But if it wouldn't have mattered if you weren't going to let me block him either way. Like, if that was, then why did you say that I should have done that? Why did you say the answer was that I should have blocked him and that I'm wrong because I didn't block him? But now you're saying it wouldn't have mattered. So how does that even make any sense? And by the way, maybe you forgot, but you said the N-word not long ago. You did it. You said it too. And you did it more recent than I did. So if you're so fucking disgusted, then I don't know.
My virtual grass
maybe
touching is triggering you there, Red. Let me do it some
more.
more.
And then on top of that, in regards to Buff, he came on my channel
touch that grass.
back when, in fact, let me see if I can
touch it.
Pull it up.
Touch it.
Because we talked about the N-word.
Touch the grass.
When he came on panel.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Let's see what he said.
Touch that grass.
How about that? I think it was at the end when he came on. Let's see here.
They let me know everything.
Oh my god, Carrie, holy shit. You gotta react to your own fucking stream. I swear to god, this bitch just loves the sound of her own fucking voice. Ah.
Now I'm a podcaster after being a chef for almost like 18 years. So the main thing I brought to me, I was raised to be.
All right, let me go back a little bit. What is he talking about?
When
And
Who knows what Buff is fucking talking about?
But no, I left.
That Courtney cried as it goes on for a while. It's coming in, and let me see. Post to the door. Be there. And get back. Oh my gosh, where is it? Okay, here we go. Finally.
Viewers, which I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the small growth for our small creators.
Wait, what did you just say? Let me go back. In the hospital. He may be in the hospital now as well.
Triggering people with my fucking grass.
He claimed the other day if he couldn't find somewhere to go, that he was just going to go to the hospital and then try to get admitted, I guess, back into staying there for, I guess, a week or whatever again. All right, let's see.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a tie there, Rizla, as to who has the bigger forehead. Both of them could actually play like IMAX movies on there, so yeah, I'm not gonna whip out a tape measure. Although I do think that part of the reason why Buff's forehead looks so big is because he has no hair. So, well, I mean, I will say this much about Peen. At least he owns his bald head. Yes, he does occasionally wear caps, but from what I've seen, he does tend to just go freeballing it most of the time, which is a lot better than what Hissy does. Hissy likes to cover his up with wigs. So, yeah.
What's up, Buff? How are you doing?
You scared me. I didn't know I brought my black ass up here that quickly. How you doing? How are we doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Zoomed in on me. Don't do that.
I'm so sorry.
Subconscious. They've been fucking with me over there on my channel because I got new guests, as in you and what's it called, Hussy's viewers, which I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the small growth for our small creators. But no, my chat are like really good like supporters, and what they did is they abused how my streams work, and it made me look like I was stupid, and now people think I'm like a retarded motherfucking ADHD spaz that talks about anime and everything, and they smokes weed, doesn't get on topic, and doesn't watch videos. But I think that Shani and Rev are the weird couple from fucking Monster House, and my whole chat agrees. How do you feel about that?
They're very.
What the fuck? Dude, Peen, you are a fucking spaz, okay? You're definitely a fucking spaz. Yeah, he is bald at 30, so, but, you know, at least he owns it. God damn it, Graveyard Flowers. Fucking shit. Forehead like a bumper on a Chevy. Because let's not forget that while G-Man is waiting for the 5th car to come hit him, Peen is waiting for the 6th car to come hit him. So they're both on the lookout for cars, but Peen does have one up on G-Man in at least one respect, and that's by the number of cars he's been hit by.
Very, very strange. Some of the strangest people, like, I mean, and it never, like, it's always never ending with the strangeness. They get more strange as time goes on. I mean, it's kind of wild. But did you see this? That they do appear to, in fact, have been, this house has been condemned.
Okay. Really quick. I just want to, I'm a weird person. I'm a weird like action figure. So I just want to give you my user manual real quick. I just want to apologize in ahead for like interrupting you. I'm slightly autistic. I have like a taste of it, like a waft of it. So I will like not understand things, probably like bullhorn my way through a conversation. So that's just kind of how I work. Just want to apologize before we get that. So do we owe them an apology? Is it actually being condemned? That's a real question.
Do we owe Shani and Rev an apology?
No, not really apology, but like it's kind of, how do I say this? Like I didn't feel like it was going to be condemned. They were actually telling the truth about that.
Yes, I am surprised. I am. Because the latest that I had heard.
I can at least say that the only time I've ever been hit by a car is when I was driving a car. So I've been in car accidents, but I've never actually been like walking around or riding a bicycle and been hit by a car. I can say that much. But I think that G-Man's actually holds the title for being hit by a parked car, which is just astronomical to me.
From someone, I guess, who spoke to the city was that, yes, it was going to be condemned still, but they didn't have a date. So then I was like, oh, great, this could really drag out for a while, you know? But it appears, at least from this picture, that, you know, that's their front door. And it's not only, I mean, I knew they would put like this notice and sticker thing, but I didn't know they boarded the freaking door up.
No, like, they do that. That's how it works.
Wow.
No, you didn't know, like,
when the thing is in there then.
Carrie does not understand how fucking condemning a house works. She doesn't understand. They board up the fucking doors to keep people from going inside because the house is not fit for human habitation.
You know,
condemn
like,
means
done.
Humans when you're not. It's not suitable.
Oh! And this is a little bit ADD of me. as well, but I wanted to show this because
oh, fucking hell. So now not only does she have OCD, she has panic disorder, she has skin picking disorder, but now she has ADD.
regards to what went down in that.
Oh yeah, and it's also Care Bear. It's not called ADD anymore. I was diagnosed with ADD when I was in middle school. However, once the diagnosis changed, my diagnosis was actually changed. It's now ADHD, which means attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. It's not ADD anymore. It is ADHD. Keep up with the times before you start claiming that you have some sort of diagnosis.
Al's chat, because not only, of course, was, worst of the internet saying really ridiculous shit and making threats, but so was this guy, Hostile Hooves, who he's part of the Geek Room.
Oh,
and
she talking
so
about
he's
Hostile
had a problem with
Hooves.
me for I don't know how long and said a lot of really disgusting shit. And he did a super chat when all of this popped off in her chat a few minutes ago, and this is what he said. Hey, hi Carrie, miss me? Did you get more bricks? Because, that's funny to harass someone and send shit to their house. But hey, you know what? We've got a nice fire pit now in the backyard, and so, really, if you want to waste money doing stupid shit like that, then okay. But this right here,
it's not Hostile Hooves. Hostile Hooves had nothing to do with it. It is a group of people that are called the Cinder Block Boys. They send cinder blocks to cows' houses. Usually they'll send enough of them where if they have a front porch on their house, the front porch will collapse. That's the whole idea. It's the same group of people that kept sending Shani and Jason cinder blocks and kept sending them bags of concrete. It's called the Cinder Block Boys. Hooves is not one of the Cinder Block Boys. He's not. Hooves would not care enough to do that shit, okay? Fucking hell. Charlie, don't surf. I know. Yeah, Hooves is sacred. Leave him the fuck out of it. God damn, you fucking bitch.
this is actual harassment. Okay? Show where I have ever done shit like this. Or when worst of the internet.
Well, let me see. There was that one time where you sent worst of the internet 21's docs with her personal information. I mean, at least worst of the internet was nice enough to block it out before they shared the actual fucking screenshot of that message on screen. But you sent 21's docs to someone who you now say is unhinged. And you expect me to feel bad for you. You expect people to feel bad for you. Guess what? Ain't gonna happen over here, bitch. I don't feel bad for your fucking ass.
That came in here into my chat. Show where anyone was threatening to send shit to his house. Show where anyone was saying that we're gonna take his fucking channel down if he doesn't do what we say. Show where any of that ever fucking happened. Because it would not fly. If me or my...
Oh, fucking shit. Here we go. Let's see. You tried to take down 21's channel by doing copyright strikes. And when that backfired on you spectacularly because you decided to do this... Fucking hell. God damn it. Fucking camera keeps disconnecting. I may just have to pull up my regular animated avatar. And not have my fucking VTuber up there because it's just being a pain in the ass. Sorry. So, there we go. We'll just have to do that for right now because my VTuber avatar is acting up, so. We'll have to get rid of her. I'm sorry, guys. I love my VTuber avatar, but it's just not working out tonight. But, where was I? Let's see. You tried to take down 21 by striking her channel. And when that backfired spectacularly, you got your channel taken down. And then you were on Stacy's Drunken Podcast. And you guys were encouraging people to go and strike 21's channel in retaliation for your channel being taken down because you were a dumbass. Pepperidge Farm remembers, bitch.
mods or any of my people were making threats like that, it would not be okay. And it shouldn't be okay. It's wrong. And of course, Val hearted it. Like, what if can you, like, just for a second, let's say Pulse isn't here right now. What?
Did you ever think that maybe Val just hearts every single super chat that comes into her channel? Did you ever think of that? I mean, I don't do that myself because I don't have my YouTube chat pulled up. So I can't heart any of the super chats that come in. Because again, I don't have it pulled up. But did you ever think that maybe, just fucking maybe, Val is just one of those people who hearts everything that every super chat that comes in, no matter what it says? It's just an automatic thing. Did you ever think about that? No, of course not, because you're fucking stupid.
If Pulse went to Val's chat
Yeah, my
and
VTuber
said
just
he was going
wants
to
to
send bricks
sleep,
to
but
Val,
it's not bedtime yet, Mom.
do you think that would just be, you know, it's like they do shit like this to me and no one makes a big deal about it. Harassing me, literally harassing me. It's become
Wait.
like, it's done so much that everyone's desensitized to it
Don't
and no one gives a
leave.
fuck. Or bats an
Don't
eye, because it
leave.
happens all the
Look,
fucking
look,
time.
You know what?
But then you guys want the most fucking sympathy out of me and demanding apologies. How about I get an apology for that? Do I deserve that? How about I get an apology for you threatening to take my channel down if I don't do what you want? Because that's not right either. You don't.
How about
Who
that?
the fuck do you think
How
you
about
are?
that? Is that a
N16.
good replacement? We just have a whole bunch
That you
of
think you get to fucking come and
nifties.
demand people do whatever the fuck
that
you
a
want?
good replacement?
Or else, I can tell you what. If you keep doing it, I'm just gonna keep putting it together, and you're just giving proof of harassment. So I'm not planning on suing anybody. I'm not doing shit like that. But harassment is a crime. I don't give a fuck about your money, but you're not going to be threatening me. And people are not going to be sending shit to my house.
Oh my fucking god. This bitch. Holy shit. Virtual grass? I love my virtual grass. Look, I can touch it. I can touch grass. Now nobody can say that, you know, I haven't touched grass today. Because I have. Look, I'm touching it right now. Touching it right now. But holy shit, this fucking bitch. She really thinks that a random super chat in somebody else's stream is a threat. Fucking hell. But then again, she did think that way back in the day that Teddy Bear was threatening to run her child over with a car. So, yeah, it tracks.
Because when you do, it's actual harassment. So I don't want to hear all your fucking whining about what Azria's doing when you guys do shit like this. And then, and Keldos, as you can see right here, I'm considering burying the hatchet if Carrie apologizes for pedo-jacketing you. She doesn't need to apologize to me unless she wants me to acknowledge her in any way. I don't need to apologize to you to get you to acknowledge me in any way. You're talking about me now. Dumb fuck. You are acknowledging me. Are you out of your mind? Like, literally,
And you're acknowledging them. Again, you don't know anything about fucking how to stop trolls, Carrie. Despite the fact that I told you when I was first with you, when you first started your channel and all that drama went down, I was the person who was telling you, stop reacting to it. Don't react to what people are saying to you. Stop it, because you're just going to make it worse. The more you react to it, the worse it's going to be. If you do not react to trolls, they're much like toddlers. Eventually they'll get bored, and they'll go to the next shiny object that's going to give them the reaction that they want. And yes, I fully do believe that you do need to apologize to Val for pedo-jacketing her. I fully believe that.
came in and said 2 fucking words, and you guys lost your fucking marbles over it. Don't consider burying the hatchet with me, because I don't want to be friends with any of you. Why? Why would I? You are no different than Hussy. None of you are. That's my fucking point.
Neither
That's
are you.
my biggest point that drives me nuts. Is because you guys all constantly talk shit about each other. You're talking shit about Hussy, he's talking shit about you, but you're doing the same fucking shit. You're no different than each other. Y'all are all a bunch of messy fucking bitches. Petty as...
So are you. You are the exact same as all of them. So you bitching on here is very fucking ironic. Because you're the exact fucking same.
Fuck. And I'm included in that. because here I am. So I'm not even trying to say I'm above it. Okay? But you were to the internet, and Val, and you are most definitely not above it. You are just like Husky.
None of
from the
y'all
same
are
cloth.
above this shit.
Don't fool yourself.
For being
Like
ignorant.
it's like illegal, right? To
Yeah,
go
they don't
to-
want you in there.
Right. All right, let me find the N-word part.
Or the reason why he was really thought that, oh, stuff. Maybe he. It's his house.
Oh,
That's
you're
making me
fine.
nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I'm used to a few good men. I'm a weird spaz. I left.
Wait, owns the house.
Oh, so Rev's going to his uncle's house. He probably didn't.
That's what I would guess would be highly.
Occam's razor, the best way. I'm sorry, I was talking really fast. I got into destiny mode. I got nervous.
No,
You guys
you're
making me
fine.
nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I'm used to a few good men. I'm a weird spaz. I left the LCU and I'm just out here on my own. But we've been actually doing really good. You got to try to put your best foot forward. But no, for real, like
Yes.
back to making fun of the Shamu, and I like to call her the Shanity, by the way.
Yes,
yeah,
I like
call
that
her-
too. I like
I
that.
like- I like the
She
Shanity.
is insane.
Yeah, that's not 100% creative there, Small Peen. Because if you didn't know, which I doubt you did because it doesn't sound like you did any type of fucking looking into any of this shit before you started bringing your fucking ass onto the scene, you would know that Irate Alex titled one of his documentaries about Shanny, he used the word insanity. Insanity, which is a playful term for insanity. So no, you're not clever thinking that up because Irate Alex already thought of it, bitch.
Oh, so
On another, I can see you, Rosie's flowers. I don't think you're band level.
the real question is, this
Yes.
is the real dilemma if you really want to get down to it.
All
The
right.
house is going to be condemned, and he's
Blah blah blah.
like, I know a lot. I know basically the broad picture. Like, I've
Right,
seen a
the
lot. Like, how do I say this? You know how like the Marvel Cinematic Universe? You know how like, oh, this movie leads into that, this movie leads into
Yes.
that. But you probably
Right.
haven't seen all of them, and you don't know what order they should be in. I know-
Right.
like, that's the best way to most like
Yeah,
nerdy
because
way to put
there's
it.
so much content from them. They've been at this for a long time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying not to interrupt you. I'm trying my best not to interrupt you.
This is Small Peen, you could have done a much better job coming into the scene if you had reached out to one of like the OG fucking Shanny creators, OG Shanny commentators, before you started the Stank Tanic and all this other shit, because you came in not knowing anything about these motherfuckers. You just saw two cows who were homeless. You didn't know shit about them. If you had come to some of the OG Shanny, not me, because I haven't been in the scene any longer than Carrie has. Not me. I'm talking about people like Frank, the Geek Room, Jules, Burnt Toast. If you had come to one of them and talked to one of them and let them tell you the Shanny lore, maybe you would understand why everybody had such a big fucking issue about you doing the Stank Tanic. It's not because anybody was jealous because you got them into a thing and had them do stupid shit and all this other stuff. It's not because of that. It's because people have been watching these two idiots for fucking years. Years. By the time I came into it, they were getting kicked out of Colorado. I came into it very late, but people had been watching them for years before that. They'd been documenting and reacting to her for years before that. And those people had been waiting for the fucking homeless saga. Because finally, after so fucking long, Shanny and Jason would finally be able to reap the consequences of their own actions and decisions. That's why so many people were fucking pissed off when you decided to pay them and provide them a hotel room for your stupid little show.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Interrupt. I don't mind. It's
Oh,
not
okay,
that-
I'll just be myself. Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
you're
Okay,
fine.
sorry. I
Drunken Peasants, they don't go deep into the Shanny lore. Not like Jules does, not like Burnt Toast does, not like the Geek Room and Frank have done. It was just... He did it the wrong way. If he had come in and talked to... Not just went to Carrie and fucking Hussey, who don't know that much themselves, especially fucking Hussey. Hussey don't know shit about these two.
have wranglers. They tell me, they're like, look, calm down. You know,
I've got one that maybe you might not have seen from a couple of years ago, and this is actually when Rev. There's other times that Rev has done the drag thing in the past, right?
I know that. I do know that. That's why.
So you know about Revelina.
Yes, I do. That's why when I asked him all these questions, I was trying to act like I don't know a lot about him, but I've been following him. So I got him to say a lot of things. Like I went back and I had a lot of criticism. People were like, "You look like you're very comfortable with him," because I wanted him to feel comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. When I was a part of the LCU and I was on Locale Nerd, I got to interview Alex Rosen from Predator Posters, and so I kind of like watch a lot of the videos. And he doesn't go up to them and like, "You're a piece of shit, fuck you," you know. But he goes up to a calm thing, you know. He kind of.
Wow, this is kind of weird. Hearing this, because boy, this is not the way it ended up going, right? Calm and nice, and I don't think that's the way this
builds like a rapport, gets to like buddy one, but then holds their feet to a fire, like and presses them, you know, makes them feel like they're a little bit in trouble, but then eases up, and it opened this motherfucker up, and he just like kind of spilled his guts. I got him to naturally just say the N-word around me.
Here we go. Now, a couple of things happening here. He got Rev to say the N-word around him.
Well, it's Jinyu, it's the sand spurs, they fucking hurt, but also the fact that it's starting to get to the point of the year where it is so fucking hot outside in Florida that you can get skin cancer just going to check the mail. So, I'd rather not get skin cancer.
I don't remember that sticking out in my mind as much as it is now. That's kind of crazy. Why would he want him to say the N-word around him? That's weird. Like, what? I should have been more perplexed by this statement, but I was more worried about when he brought up the N-word, that I knew then I was going to have to address the N-word, because obviously that's something that comes up all the time, and so I didn't, catch it, I guess, as much, but because that's really a weird thing to do, isn't it? Or am I crazy? Hey, A. Graves, good to see you. He did?
Oh yeah.
I didn't see that. Oh my god.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, mods, the person that clipped him, I think it was Seth. I think it's Seth. Hold on. I think Seth sent it to me. I have the raw clip. I have a soundboard of white people saying the N-word. I keep them like trophies. Here, I'll play a YouTube safe one. I don't want to fuck your whole channel.
Well, listen, we need to have a discussion actually right now.
I wish you would come into my Discord. It would be a lot more easier.
Okay, well, I can do that too. But before, there's going to be, you don't know me, right? You're going to hear some things about me, so I would like to tell you myself. Okay, so you have heard things. Have you heard that I've said the N-word before?
Oh, look, I don't focus on all that. Look, let me tell you something. I left.
Well,
I have a group. I have a group called.
About things like this. I don't want to look like a hypocrite.
Look, you have a lot to learn. Don't spill your guts to me. Look, let me just tell you something. I have a few good men. They let me know everything I need to know before I even asked to talk to people. I prepare myself for everything. I know what you do, what people say about you. I know what you said about yourself. I've done quite a bit of research, but I don't really know you, and I don't care about words. I don't care about information. It's about the personality that I reach to. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a quick idea about me. I'm a weird black guy that came from fucking Chicago into Arkansas. Now I was going to be a neurologist, a psychologist. Then I wanted to be a chef, wanted to be a martial artist, and I wanted to be a comedian. Now I'm a podcaster after being a chef for almost like 18 years. So the main thing I brought to me, I was raised to be a preacher. I have all these weird things, and I'm possibly a locale, but I'm sentient about it. But one thing I end up doing is motivationally speaking. But I'm going to do that right now. Why would I judge you about something I don't care? And you don't know that about me. See how you just told me, like, oh, you said the N-word and you don't know this about me, and there's stuff that you shouldn't do that. Don't ever poison a well on somebody because you feel like somebody has receipts on you. Your person is your person, and your person evolves every day. You didn't wake up with the same amount of cells in your body that you had yesterday. You didn't have the same amount of person you are the other day. You're biologically different every 7 years because your body replaces every single cell. It sheds off, dies, and reproduces itself. So stop judging yourself about what your past is. Move on to the forward. Be in the future.
Yes, I am only 2 shades darker than transparent. I am what I would like to lovingly refer to as a Mayo American. My 3 main bloodlines are English, Irish, and German. I am whiter than fucking white, okay?
Future, because we only got good 80 years around this sun, so stop fucking being sad about what you've said or done and just move on, okay? Are you a horrible person?
No.
Do you feel like you're a horrible person?
No.
Then why judge yourself about what you've done?
Hey, I agree. I like that.
Don't poison your well.
Sophie, a neurologist deals with the nervous system. Now, the psychologist thing, he should not be a psychologist because they're the ones that deal with the mental health shit. When I was diagnosed with MS, I went and saw a neurologist, not a psychologist, because there was something wrong with my nervous system and the physical aspects of my brain. Not the mental aspects. It was the physical aspects. I had lesions on my brain. I had shit in my spinal fluid that, was markers for multiple sclerosis. So, yeah, I went and saw a neurologist for that because a neurologist deals with the physical aspects of the brain and the rest of the nervous system, whereas a psychologist deals with the mental ones. But yeah, if he wanted to be a psychologist, he definitely should not be around the mentally unwell, especially with how fucking spastic he is.
Don't poison the well around me. There's a reason why I gave Rev $100 and people didn't like that. There's a reason why I got Buddy on the thing with Rev and people like that, because I was raised in the most weirdest type of environment. I'm a product of my environment, just like everybody else is. Nobody's bound by creed or anything or race. We are biologically the same. We are 99.9999999%. The only reason that we're different is like basically a biological mutation based around your surroundings. Sorry, I'm really high. My chatter's like a donate to get me high. I'm actually very smart. I just stay very, very high because being smart doesn't actually make you fun. People don't like being around smart people because one thing about our culture, people don't like to spread how smart they are. They don't like to act like intelligence is something you're supposed to gain. Knowledge is a blessing. You should bless yourself with it. And I do every single day. Now let me share this message with you. I was born in an environment where I didn't know what race was at all.
Oh, wow.
Not in the fucking slightest. I figured out what race was when I was like 13.
Wow. Yeah.
I had no idea what the fuck it was. Me and my brother look completely different. I just thought certain people can tan and certain people don't. And my grandma looks like a fucking like Swedish, like she looks like, what's the best way to explain my grandma growing up? My mom's grandma looked like Santa Claus's wife, Mrs. Claus, best way to say it. I'm a Swedish black guy. Don't understand how the fuck that works. So my grandma, I went up one day and I got curious. This is before I even knew there was white and black and Asians and all that bullshit. I went to my grandma like, Grandma, why am I brown and Zay's Lello? And I was a fat kid. I used to be 350 pounds. I don't know why I'm buff and shit now. But oh no, my name's One Buff Weep. If you guys want to learn how to change your life, change your mental mind, your physically, spiritually, mentally, all that bullshit, come to my channel, I'll help you. And I talk about anime. If you like anime, come over here. If you don't like anime, you
don't go over there to him looking for any type of life advice, okay? Just don't. I hate it when people come on the internet and act like they are some life expert gurus. That's another thing that I fucking hate.
Will. You fucking will. Nice. But no, back to that, because I'm ADHD and you can't really keep me on the same subject. My grandma said, hey, let me tell you something. I've been waiting for you to come up and ask me this. She's like, the reason why you're your color and your brother's different color and we're all different colors is like this. You like ice cream, don't you? I was like, yeah, Grandma, I love ice cream. She's like, name off all the flavors. I was like, well, there's chocolate, there's like vanilla, there's strawberry. She's like, you see all their different flavors of ice cream, right? I was like, yeah. She's like, but there's still ice cream, right? They're like, yeah. And she's like, same thing with people. We're all different flavors, but we're all the same thing. We're all still made out of the same bullshit. Just got little different things added to us.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Biological adaptations. They're just science. Sorry, I got smart. Hey, I'm stupid. No.
No.
People get scared of smart black people. I'm
not scared of you. I will say that was a very intelligent thing that you were saying. I will say that much. However, I'm still going to say that you should not have anything to do with giving anybody any type of life advice, considering the fact that you were the one who decided to pay 2 homeless child abusers to live in a hotel just so you could get them on a stream and do stupid shit with them. I don't think you're dumb. You do obviously have some level of intelligence. You just have no fucking common sense. It's actually something that Mama Shaw says about me quite a bit. She says, you're very smart. You just have no common sense.
Where were we? I forgot what I was talking about.
Well, I don't know where we started.
Yeah,
but
I do that.
That doesn't really matter. So we could keep going, but I think you get the point. I wanted to play that because now apparently, like I said, if he brought up the N-word thing in Hussy's chat that day, I didn't see it. So that wasn't even something that I was like offended about because I didn't even see him say that. The thing that I saw was him saying that something about how I come on and drunkenly give my opinions or whatever. He was calling me a drunk basically. That's the one that I saw. That's the one that I was referring to. But now Hussy claims that what it was him calling me out about the N-word. Okay. Again, if that happened, then what the fuck was this? Was this just hot air? You were just talking to talk. You didn't mean any of it. Because here, you clearly said that it's in my past, and I not only didn't need to apologize for you, but you said, and I quote, don't poison the well. Now, all of a sudden, it's changed because I dared to say I don't support giving Shani and Rev money. That's what I said. And all of this blows up because of that. I think it's ridiculous, personally. So now the N-word thing is being brought up after.
I love it when you come join the stream, Sophie. You bring your little Sophieisms. It's great. Oh, hello, Tubian. How you doing, honey? I love it when Sophie brings in her Sophieisms. It's just absolutely fantastic. She says, if you want common sense, all you gotta do is put a jar in the living room. A communal penny jar. That way you have lots of common sense. I love it when you come into my chat, Sophie. You always bring those cute little euphemisms, and they're adorable.
The fact. And after the fact of that, literally, he has said he doesn't give a shit about that. So, Hussy, I mean, I don't know why you're bringing it up, because as you can see here, he doesn't give a shit about it. But also, not long ago, you said the N-word. In fact, I'm sure... Let me see if I can pull up a clip. Because it's just wild to me how he's trying to...
The only life advice that I will give to people... The only life advice I will give to people is do not take life advice from people online. Especially messy people like Carrie, Hussy, Peen, even me. Don't take life advice from me. That's the only life advice I'm gonna give you. Don't take life advice from anybody online.
Act like it's just all of a sudden now he wants to latch on to all of this other shit that he's known about for years, and in this case, something he literally did. Here it is.
Just a little boost. They won't even see it coming. Got them running. These
Hold on. Okay, this is it. And this, like I said, this was...
Well, Red Feather, the U.S. Treasury has stopped production on all pennies. So, if you have pennies, they...
Because Lo was on panel for this 5 months ago. This was 5 months ago. And like I said, this is more recent than mine. So, I don't know why you're trying to bring it up and make it an issue, because literally...
Okay, that is good life advice, Graveyard Flowers. Never witness anything. You'll live longer. As they say in Welcome to Night Vale, if you see something, say nothing. Forget and go on with your day.
Really, the same could be said about you, Hussy, but...
All I know.
Hey, Nina.
That is all I know. So when I go on the bus and I hear a bunch of people saying the N-word, nigga this, nigga that, that is normal for me.
That's normal. So Hussy, how was that different than when I sang it in a song on karaoke? It's not the same thing? You didn't just clearly say it as well? You're a hypocrite, and this is the fucking problem. Like, I wouldn't be playing this, I wouldn't have brought it up, none of that, if you weren't talking shit about me. You're bringing up these things when it's shit you yourself have done. Don't you get why maybe you should just keep your mouth shut? But you can't do it. Because your ego has been, fractured. Because I dared to fucking criticize you. And call you out. And the Uber ride thing, yesterday, and we'll get to that, but he was saying that was a joke. Again, it's a joke. It's a joke. If it was a joke, Hussy, it doesn't matter. It's
look
still
what's back.
racist. Like, whether it was a joke or you actually meant it.
Don't know how long
doesn't
it's gonna
fucking
last,
matter.
but
Doesn't change a thing. You were still being racist, and it was still inappropriate. And you were harassing the man. And he does not have to put up with that from people in his car. You're lucky he didn't just kick you the fuck out. I would have. So, let me play, though. I want to play this. This is sweet, dear Fallon, okay? Who is trying to act like I am just this horrible person that's...
Yeah, Red, she has called 21 that. She has. And she blamed it on hearing a panel full of black people say it, too. When she called 21 that. But, yeah, she did call 21 that in a stream. Now, no, you cannot sneak out, Sydney. My avatar is back. You cannot sneak out. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Now, I'm going to give a full disclosure, guys. I'm going to give a full disclosure because I'm pretty sure that everybody's already heard this about me. Years ago, I was on a site called Post. And it was an alternative social media site similar to Twitter. But it was mainly for, like, edgy people, saying shit that they, really shouldn't be saying. one day, it was during the big fight between Shani and G-Man during the Roach Motel saga, and I had tagged a creator on there who is named Cecil McFly. Most of y'all will know Cecil McFly. Now, I did type something, I did post something that I really shouldn't have. Trust me, I regret it. I really do. But I did basically quote Shani. And I said, I asked Cecil McFly, I said, I, clipped a, linked a video that was about it. And I asked Cecil McFly, I said, well, how long do you think it's going to be until Shani calls G-Man the N-word? I did type the whole word out. I did not censor it. I did type out the whole N-word. So full disclosure, it is something that I do regret doing. It is something that I really should not have done. And it's something that I feel very bad about because it did hurt and offend a lot of people that I do consider people that I admire. So full disclosure on that. Yes, Shaw is not immune. She is not innocent in this whole thing. I have refrained from ever saying it again. I don't like the word. I don't ever say it in like my real life or anything. It was just something stupid I did. So, full disclosure. There you go. If you want to click off the stream, you can go ahead and do that now. I won't blame you for it. Trust me.
Mistreated Hussey, and her and Hussey, they're not about any of the drama. That was all me. Blah, blah, blah. Kyler's up there with them. Hussey, Kyler, and Fallon and their buddies, and they're sitting there shit-talking me and acting like I'm the problem. Then what the fuck is this shit, okay? Because this is from a few months ago, and because Kyler, along with other people, it wasn't just Kyler, but Kyler called her out in Hussey's chat. Not even called her out, but like whatever the fuck she was saying, it was fucking stupid, and people said something about it. And Fallon got all kinds of fucking bent out of shape about it and triggered, and immediately ran and did a stream and said this shit that I'm about to play for you guys. This is directly from her stream that, of course, she deleted and took down because that's what the fuck her and Hussey and them do. They think, I guess, then that it means it didn't happen. I don't know, but let me like this.
So basically, I gave my opinion. And since the uncle and Rev is allowed to move back in there, maybe the uncle's saying, oh, without the notion of Shani being there, you can live there. That's the rule. Maybe that's the case. Maybe Shani is in jail, okay, for all the crimes that she committed. Who knows? Who knows? But to come at me and tell me that you're wrong, blah, 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 how do you know? That's what I want to know, okay? I'm not going to mention names. And I did block these people, and I will not be subscribing to them, and I will not be supporting them, and I will not promote them at all. Because I'm done with the poly purebred know-it-alls.
So, pausing it right there. I did not even know at the time. Hey, Ed, good to see you. Hope you're doing good, hun. I did not even know at the time what that meant. Poly purebred or whatever the fuck. So, I wasn't 100% sure if she was talking about Kyler. But y'all, come to find out, I found out yesterday what that is. And oh my god, she is definitely talking about Kyler. Because apparently, so Kyler is Mormon. And the poly purebred thing that she is saying is some kind of diss about being, Mormon and polygamy and shit. I didn't even know that. So, like, she says it over and over and over and over again in this. So she's really trying to shame Kyler about being a Mormon, which is honestly kind of disgusting, Fallon. So, Kyler disagrees with you, and then you immediately start throwing her being a Mormon in her face? Like, what the fuck does that have to do with it?
Again, it's just typical classic cow behavior. They get some pushback, someone says something that they don't agree with, or something like that, and all of a sudden all this derogatory shit starts coming out. If you're a Mormon, there is nothing to be ashamed of being Mormon. If you're a Jew, there's nothing ashamed of being Jew. If you're a Christian, there's nothing ashamed of being Christian. It's all in how you practice it. If you practice it in hatred, where you believe that everybody who doesn't believe in your religion ought to die, or people who are of alternative lifestyles ought to die, then yes, that's when religion becomes a problem. Religion itself is not the problem. It is the people who practice said religion that are the problem because of how they interpret it. But again, we should not be surprised that fucking Fallon would say this shit, considering the fact that she fully supports Chris Watts, someone who murdered his entire fucking family. And then Fallon got the idea that it wasn't Chris Watts, that it was actually his dead wife who murdered her kids, herself, and her unborn child, and somehow stuffed the daughters into fucking oil barrels, despite the fact that Chris Watts actually admitted to all of this shit. No, Fallon would not believe that. Why? Because she wanted to get those sweet, sweet conjugal visits with the hottie now on death row.
Anything? Like, again, so triggered. Why? Because someone said that what you said was stupid. And guess what? It was.
Exactly. No one knows, Torby. Exactly. Thank you. Because nobody does know. We're not there. We can only give opinions.
Oh yeah, and good job, Carrie, about doxing yourself again. It's so great that you're continuing to do that. And then bitch whenever people use that information to actually find out your dox. With information that you freely gave on the internet.
You know, it really pisses me off. And I'm sorry. And I'm allowed to be pissed off. But if you're going to come at me, okay, you're not the one getting the fucking phone calls from these assholes. Okay? You're not the one that had Unicorn Girl bash on you because you tried to help her out. And you tried to, have her calm down, and realize what the fucking fact of the matter is that if you have your children aired on fucking social media, and if you have the TV playing in the background, and if you're doing something like this on fucking screen.
Oh, see, there she goes. I want to make a point about that, Fallon. Here's another thing about you that I don't like and needs to be called out. You fucking lie. Okay? I cannot stand Unicorn Girl. There is plenty of shit that she needs to be called out about, but she did not fucking snort shit on her live stream.
Everything that you want to call her out for, even people that she gets along with have called her out for. People have called her out for a lot of the shit that you have actually tried calling her out for. The only difference is that we did not do it on a live stream in public. And we sure as hell didn't go over her docs in public, and we didn't go over her daughter's SA case in public. We told her privately in Discord, hey bitch, maybe you shouldn't be posting that shit online. Instead of just going onto a stream and reading about it, simply because of the fact that someone who is a vastly smaller channel than you, because at the time that Unicorn Girl and this whole slap fight with her started, Unicorn Girl's channel was extremely small. Very fucking small. She didn't have many subscribers. I want to say she maybe had 100 at the time. It's gone up since then because of all the fucking publicity that Carrie has given her. But you decided to go after a much smaller channel because they were talking shit about you. And you decided that not only were you going to dox them, your little buddy Hissy over there was going to call the cops while you're sitting there on fucking live stream with him, was going to call the cops, send them to the wrong fucking address, and possibly endanger a young child who was the one that answered the fucking door. But continue to go on about how you're so much better than everybody else, please.
It is very clear. You can hear it.
Yeah, Sophie is very silly, and I love her to pieces. She's one of my World of Warcraft friends. I link my streams because they like to come watch my streams sometimes. But she's one of my World of Warcraft friends, and she is just as insane in game as she is here in the stream. So she's amazing. I love Sophie.
The fucking nasal spray where she pumps it twice and then squirts it up her nose. You can literally hear it. But you would not shut the fuck up about this, oh, it burns, and acting like she was snorting shit. When I came to you and told you, listen.
Carrie, what the fuck are you talking about? You have claimed that just about everybody who talks shit about you, everybody who has everybody who's ever done a stream talking shit about you is on some kind of fucking drug. What the fuck are you talking about? You've made that assessment of Unicorn Girl yourself. You said clearly she's on something. You've said it about Blaze. You said it about Hissy. You said it about Stacy. Everybody who's talked shit about you, whether they were a friend or they were a foe, you've insinuated that they were on some kind of hard drugs. It sounds like there's a little bit of protection going on here. Hello, Hatman. How you doing, honey?
Listen, you can hear it. She's telling the truth about this. She was not snorting something. Because, I don't know, I think the truth matters, Fallon. I mean, if you are willing to lie about that, then what else are you lying about? There's no need to fucking lie about it. But you did anyway. And is that not slander? I mean, you guys want to keep throwing around these lawsuits and shit, but you knew what you were saying in that situation. You knew.
Fuck you, Lucifer Almighty. That happened to my friend. He's not well, I mean, Sophie actually does know him. Or know her. I'm sorry. She recently came out as transgender, and I'm still getting, used to the new pronouns. But, she got Invincible, and then she went and got Ashes of Alar in the same fucking day. And, I was like, you fucking little bitch. It took me like over 60 fucking tries to finally get Invincible. I have not gotten Ashes of Alar yet. But, hot damn. It took me so fucking long to get Invincible.
We're lying because people had literally, me being one of them, told you, listen, you can hear it. It's nasal spray. And you continue to say it anyway. This is what I mean about...
Oh, come on, Hatman. She's not sucking on a wine bottle. She's sucking on box wine. Get it right, man. She's got to have that good supply of ever-flowing Franzia.
You guys being hypocrites. When people lie about you, you're crying about it. But here you were, and I don't know if she still does it, but I know that she used to do it constantly, saying that fucking shit. And it drove me nuts because A, like, you're wearing it out. It wasn't that funny to begin with. But B, it wasn't true. It just was not even true. She didn't care.
Yeah, no, I was looking forward to see her cover Kurt Cobain too. What kind of conspiracy theory she was going to come up with.
I'm so dead today. It's public information. Easy to look it up with arrest records. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Yeah, but if people have just an opinion to say, well, she could be in jail, or is she still locked up?
What?
I mean, when you say she's still locked up, is she locked up in jail, or is she locked up in a mental institution, or is she at some rehab facility? That was my point. And I have a feeling that she is in jail. That's my opinion. But
my personal opinion with all that shit that happened with Shani was that she was not in jail. She was not, well, she probably went to an institution for like the first couple of weeks that she was gone. But then I fully believe that she went to a long-term care facility that had also specialized in physical rehab. And why? Because I don't think that she would have left a mental institution as quickly as she did. Because a mental institution is not going to focus on physical health and physical activity. They're focusing on your mental health and your mental activity. But she kept talking about how they were making her walk and they were doing all this physical therapy with her. And that's not what a mental hospital does. That's not what they specialize in. So my guess is that she went to a mental institution for the first couple weeks. That was where she met her alleged transgender lover, which I highly doubt exists. And I think that after that, she went to an inpatient rehab facility.
To be told, hey, Jennifer, how are you? Thank you for coming. But to be told,
oh man, speaking of the Chris Watts thing, I know that Fallon will never do this, okay? But Fallon, I would be willing to do this on someone else's channel with someone else being the moderator or whatever the case may be, and have a debate about the Chris Watts case. Because I would, since
I volunteer as tribute. I would volunteer to be that impartial fucking channel because I don't like either one of you. What's more impartial than that? I would be more than happy to actually do this on like fucking goddammit, fucking StreamYards instead of doing my usual OBS layout. I would be more than happy to do that and have you two come on to my stream and have your little internet slap fight about who's right about Chris Watts. I volunteer as fucking tribute.
Sincerely, I'm not kidding. I won't, like, it won't be like some screaming match thing or whatever. I will be completely respectful to you. I genuinely want you to explain your stance and why you feel that Shanann Watts murdered her own children and that Chris Watts is innocent of that. I need to know why. Why do you believe that? I just want to hear it.
Shh, don't tell her that, fucking Hatman. I want them to come on here and slap fight each other so I can get a whole bunch of super chats, okay? God damn it. Fucking hell. Let me make some money. Nobody is showing the boobies tonight, okay? I haven't gotten a single fucking super chat. Although I will tell everybody, if you were not here for my Tento saga earlier, I do have new super chat alerts, and they may or may not include bouncing boobs. So, if you'd like to see some bouncing boobs, send in a super chat.
I just want to hear, you've got to have a reason, right? So again, it doesn't have to be on my channel. It can be on someone else's channel, and someone else can mediate. And like I said, I will keep it 100%.
Of course, Carrie will probably, if Von Beardo fucking offered, she'll go with Von Beardo because he won't, you know, he'll softball her, really. He's kind of a Carrie simp in a way, so I don't think as extreme as most of the Carrie simps, but he definitely will have a bias towards Carrie. Meanwhile, I will have no bias towards either one of you because I don't like either one of you. And there's nothing more biased than a hatred of both people that are having a debate on your channel.
And respectful, I won't yell, scream, call names, get personal. It will just be about the Chris Watts case and only things pertaining to that. I will not bring up anything like that. So, would you be willing to do that? I would even be willing to do it and like raise money for like a charity. I mean, one that doesn't give money to a fucking murderer like the one you did, but you know, maybe something else. Maybe we can raise money for Shani and Rev's cats that are stuck at the fucking shelter.
Oh my fucking god, will you let the goddamn cats go? They are in a no-kill shelter. They are being very well taken care of. They don't need financial assistance. Since we're talking about a dude who murdered his kids, why don't you make the charity raising money for, like, I don't know, St. Jude's? Raise some money to help some kids who are dealing with cancer. Why not that? Why not raise money for some sort of victim advocacy program? Why not raise money for a missing persons advocacy program? Leave the goddamn cats out of everything. Not everything's got to come back to fucking pussy.
I would do that. I genuinely want to know. I have followed that case. I know a lot about it. I don't know everything. I'm not an expert. But with all of the evidence that has been put out there and what he has said himself, because he went into great detail, like the whole, lie about Shanann killing the girls. That's just what he said when he was being interrogated after he failed the lie detector. He was pushed against a wall. Like he had to say something because he was fucked. So he made, in fact, it was one of the detectives, the female, that was like, Chris, if Shanann did this, you just need to tell us that it's an actual, technique or whatever that they use when they interrogate people, that they gave him something that he could latch onto so that he would confess, and at least then they would be able to arrest him and he would be behind bars. And he fell for it and did it immediately. And that's where...
I will say this much. If Carrie and Fallon are serious about wanting to do this debate, which I highly doubt is ever going to fucking happen, no matter who decides to fucking have it on their channel, I definitely will volunteer as tribute. I have no way to actually turn the stream into an actual fundraising stream because I'm not at 10,000 subs. However, I will, do the donation link to St. Jude's. Let's raise money for childhood cancer by letting two fucking bitches slap fight about whether or not a murderer is innocent or not. Let's raise some good money, folks. Come on, Carrie. Come on, Fallon. You guys can come on over here. I'll turn off super chats for it. Okay? If that's going to bother you, that I might make some money off of your little internet slap fight, I'll turn off super chats. I'll turn them off. And I'll do like I do when I do the troll run and I do the fucking gnome run. I do two of these charity events every fucking year. And I will take out all of my personal donation links out of the description. You won't see a single one of them. And I will just have the donation link to the fucking charity. And if you don't want me moderating it, we can get someone else to moderate it. But let's not raise money for two fucking cats who are already being taken care of. Let's raise some money to help childhood cancer, alright?
He says that he came upstairs, she was killing the girls. They were both dead at that point. which doesn't make sense that she would have been able to kill both of them that quickly, and that the one she wouldn't still be actively killing. But either way, this is what he claimed, and he claimed then he killed her, which, by the way, she is pregnant, so he would have known he was killing his own child at the same time. If you're that, if he would be willing to kill for his other 2 children, would he not care about the child that she was carrying enough not to kill her? None of it really made sense because it wasn't true. But even he admitted that later down the road, and he said that was not true, and he did not want her being accused for that because she didn't do that. And then they came back later, the detectives, and interviewed him again, and then this time he told, well, as much of the truth as they were going to get out of him at that moment, because I don't think he's ever been 100% honest about it. Even this one, I'm sure he was lying about things, but he goes into great detail about how he killed Shanann. It was not because she was doing anything to the girls. They were completely fine. And then he rolled her up in the bedding, put her in the backseat of the truck, and then took his 2 daughters, who were perfectly alive and well, put them in the truck without even car seats, and then drove them out to that location where those oil tanks were, and killed the 2 girls on location. And he talks about how he did it, what was said when he did it. He goes into...
As much as I love you, Red Feather, and as funny as that would be, because then Carrie would actually be forced to interact with you and not block you immediately, I think the perfect person to moderate this one would actually be Emma, Hatman's wife. I think she'd have fun with it, because both of them are fucking idiots. Both of them are fucking idiots about the Chris Watts case, and she has followed that thing like a goddamn hawk. When Hatman was covering the stream that Carrie did with I Blame You, covering the Chris Watts case, Emma got on and fucking had a goddamn beautiful rant. And I loved it. So I honestly think that would be a hell of a lot funnier if Emma was the one to actually moderate it. I could host it, she could moderate it. It'd be perfect. Because, like me, Emma doesn't like either one of them. So it'd be great. You wouldn't have to worry about there being a bias. Because we both we both objectively hate you both. Yeah, he didn't put him in car seats. I mean, he was on his way to kill them, so I guess their safety and the transportation to the killing site wasn't exactly his primary concern.
Great detail. And all of the things that he said are backed up by the evidence that was found at the scene and at the house and in his phone. She didn't kill those girls. And I think, Fallon, I think you know that. And I think at this point, I think that it's like you have this thing where you need to be right. And you are just not willing to admit that you got this wrong. And you were supporting
someone
like you,
Carrie,
who murdered his entire family. And you're more worried about being right than the truth. I don't get it. But feel free, like I said.
Neither one of them are ever going to do this. It doesn't matter who hosts it, who moderates it, whatever. They're never going to do it. But it honestly is extremely beneficial if they do want to have an absolutely honest debate about this. If they have people who are moderating it and who host it are people who don't like either one of them. Because if you like one more than the other, then you're going to have an obvious fucking bias towards that person that you like more. Considering the fact that I don't like either one of them, Emma doesn't like either one of them, it would be perfect because then they wouldn't have to worry about us being biased to one over the other. But of course, they're never going to take it. They're never going to actually do it. Neither one of them will. And my God, raising money for those fucking cats is the dumbest fucking thing I have ever fucking heard. Those cats are fine. They're perfectly fine. They don't need to have money raised for them. Fucking hell. Let the cats go, Carrie. Let them fucking go.
Talk about it. Like, I want to hear this. Like, is there something I'm missing? You claimed that you talked to his mother, and you were wanting to talk to me about it back then when I did the stream, because you were acting like you had, some kind of information that you got from talking to her that was going to change my mind or something. Well, I would love to hear that information. I think everybody would. And if, you are strong in your beliefs about this, I don't know why you wouldn't make it clear. I mean, if you're not willing to do a debate, if you're not willing to talk about it on a stream with someone else, then explain it on your stream by yourself. Because I genuinely just want to know how it is that you could possibly have come to this conclusion.
I'd like to know too.
Anyway, let's keep going. There's a little bit more of this.
Garden bullshit. And when you have people calling you because you have that asshole that was just snooting up a lot of shit for baby powder that spilled on her computer. Yeah, okay.
Lie.
You have this one having other people do dirty work for her, coming after me.
What?
Okay, so, and? Why, because I told the truth? And I just gave an opinion of, you might not want to have your kids on screen. You might want to turn down your TV.
Wow.
And then threatening to sue me because I called her a crackhead and walked away from her because look at what she hangs out with and where she hangs out with. So I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. And I'm not going to be ran off the fucking internet just because of some fucking polypurebreded, like lazy fucking fat pieces of shit. I'm sorry. I said it.
Wow.
I'm not fat shaming.
Polypurebred, lazy, fat pieces of shit. That's how she was talking about Kyler. Which you know because she's saying this polypurebred thing, which refers to Kyler being a Mormon. This is how Fallon was talking about Kyler. Again, why? All because Kyler thought what she was saying about Shani and Rev was wrong and stupid. Along with almost everyone else in the chat. But for some reason, she zeroed in on Kyler.
Do I have to speed this shit up again?
And so, again, I find this out because Kyler and Storm tell me about all of this going on. Didn't have anything to do with me. All of this
there we
drama.
Go.
Because of Fallon. And now Fallon and Kyler are up on panel with Hussey acting like all of them are just all about love and light and it's such a loving community there and I'm so evil and I'm the problem and the drama. No. No. Try again.
And how the fuck do you know this, Carrie? How in the fuck would you ever know what they're saying about you and how they're acting on stream? Is it because you can't help yourself and you have to constantly go wherever the drama is? You have to constantly go where people might be talking shit about you? You have to pay attention to it? You have to go and look in other people's chats to make sure that nobody who comes into your chat is in their chat as well. You got to make sure that your chat is pure. You can't have people watching other creators that you don't like. The only way that you could have known how they were behaving on stream and how they were talking about you is if you went and watched the stream. Even if it's in clips. Okay? I will fully admit I barely ever watch your fucking channel. I find you incredibly fucking boring. The only reason I'm watching this one is because we watched it last night in the Discord and I thought it was funny. So I decided to come pick it apart. I just do shit like that. If you haven't noticed, I'm a little devilish demon dog, okay? It's what we do.
Did y'all forget about this?
And I'm not doing this, and I'm not like digging on anyone's depression, okay, because I have depression too. I have anxiety. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I have too. We all have issues. We all have problems. We all have things going on in our lives. But I'm not sitting here, grifting and begging people to come to my channel, come to my stream. That's why when people say, oh, drop your link. No, drop your links. Don't worry about me. Drop your links, okay? I don't care if people come to my channel or not. I don't care.
Oh my God.
There's somebody in here that can tell you that. Sally's in here. Tell it as I see it. Is in here. She can tell you that I don't care.
Hey.
I'm here for like what? But then again, then people don't have to come over here. It just doesn't matter to me. Who cares?
You care. You care so much that you jumped to do a stream about it.
Notice how when she plays the clip from Fallon, it sounds like a fucking chipmunk. But when she talks, it actually sounds like a normal fucking person. I have this bumped up to 2 times speed. Fucking hell, Carrie. You speak at half the speed of goddamn smell. You've been watching way too much fucking Shani.
Okay, to end, there's one more.
And as usual, documented it, recorded, and handed over to the proper authorities.
Oh, here we go. The authorities.
I am not going to allow some stupid fucking polypurebred pieces of shit out here to tell me how to feel, how to have my opinion, and what the fuck to say, and how to feel, and where to say it.
Wow.
If people don't want me on their panel, no problem. Don't care.
Who is that directed towards?
But when a channel creator offers you to come up, and offers you multiple times to come up, okay.
Oh.
I've got got screamed at last week by someone on panel all because I had a difference of opinion. Yeah, and you know what? I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry that happened to you. You know, people just get heated and they say things and then they're like, oh, it's a doodle. No. I'm sorry that happened to you. I can relate because that's me.
Is that not what you're doing right now? This is what I mean. The hypocrisy with these people. They can't see that all of you, literally all of you, are doing the same bullshit. All of you. Y'all are all petty as fuck. And
No. She does not have Fallon sped up there, Red Feather, because if you look over here, you'll see that it is at 1x speed. She's playing Fallon at normal fucking speed. I have mine turned up to 2x speed. Fucking shit. If you guys don't believe me, let's turn her back down to normal speed then. Let's turn her down to normal fucking speed.
like I'm the problem? No. This fucking petty ass, toxic, fucking bullshit ass community is the problem. And community, I mean this shit on YouTube, not my community in Discord, because that's where I spend my time.
Yeah, Carrie, you speak at half the speed of goddamn smell. Maybe you do need to take some fucking drugs before you fucking get on and stream.
Because y'all are fucking crazy.
Like, I'm
I thought I was crazy, but
it's not going to be tolerated
no,
anymore.
not compared to these people.
That's why I've always had a channel where people can come to and feel freedom to talk about and say whatever the fuck they want to say. And it's fine. Because you know what? Like, you have an opinion, I have an opinion.
Unless they're saying
opinion,
that you're wrong.
That's the same thing. That's the same
Then that goes out the window.
I'm sorry that made you angry, Jennifer. It does. It's frustrating, and it's very. They should just not want to be here anymore. You know? And I'm not gonna have Shani and Revs. You know, they're fucking how we all got together. Weaponize friendships or weaponize what we do out here.
What
So
are you
out
talking about?
Because I know that I have some things to bring to the table,
What is she talking about?
and it's wanted at the table.
Right?
And
Look,
it was
Red
told to me that
Feather,
it's wanted
Red
at the
Feather,
table.
look at the screen. I'm gonna touch more grass.
We should watch movies tonight, actually.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
more
She will
grass
apologize to me,
after this.
but that's all right. Well, then you know what? Take it as it is.
She's talking about you, saying that you won't apologize.
You know, do your thing. That's all I can recommend to you. That's all I can say. You know, because right now,
touching that
what I'm
grass.
seeing is that okay, it was perfectly okay. It was perfectly okay that I defend people and community. Perfectly okay that I streamed Unicorn Girl and she streamed me and this and that and this went on and that went on. You know, and you know, right now it's not okay. It's like it's not okay. But that's not a good opinion to have. Where were you when I needed somebody to defend me?
Wow.
That's how you've been my problem.
Like,
And yes, Maslow's, she is salty. She is very fucking salty.
are you hearing this? Are you hearing this? These are the same people that are saying how fucking fucked up it is that I made an issue of Buff calling me a drunk in Hussy's chat. But look at what you're doing here. Whining and throwing a fit because you don't feel like you're being defended in a chat. Where are you defending me? Like, this is fucking...
I'm just gonna come out and say this, guys. If you ever come into my chat and I have some trolls in there, I'm not gonna defend you. I'm not gonna be your mama. I'm not your internet mama. You can either take the licks and give some in return, or you can choose to ignore them. That is entirely up to you. But if someone is talking shit about you in my chat, I'm not going to defend you. Just so we know, you're all fucking adults. You don't need me to step in like your internet mama and save you from the big bad trolls. Just giving you that heads up.
toxic. Right here. Like, this is not real friendship. This is, you know, if people do what I want, or else. That's the kind of friendships y'all offer. And you, Fallon, in particular, clearly think that you have been able to buy, you know, Hussy's friendship. And it's going to be so crazy when the day comes and shit hits the fan between the two of you, because it will. Everybody, you know, like, it's, I'm not even saying it to diss you necessarily, but it's inevitable. But it's going to be, like, I feel dumb and have...
Almost like what everybody said about you and Hussy. The minute you two started cohabitating on streams, everybody and their mama was saying, yeah, this is going to end. This is going to end, and it's going to end badly.
some regrets, but I cannot even begin to imagine how you're going to feel when that day comes and you realize how much money you spent on someone who will inevitably turn around and completely, you know, shit on you. I mean, and I didn't buy my friendship. I didn't have to pay to, you know, have Hussy be nice to me. Like, it's so obvious. It's blatant. Like, there's no way.
No, you didn't have to pay him with money, but you did pay him with subscribers. You paid him with your community. That's how you got Hussey to be nice to you, is because you happen to have a bigger community than he did, and he wanted that community. And you know what? Considering the fact that you are bleeding subs like crazy, I would say that he actually got the community in the divorce.
Around it. You came in the community and literally just started throwing money at him over and over on a daily basis. And only when I cut ties and walked away, then he made you a mod. You know that's the truth. If I was still friends with him, if I hadn't left, if I was still there, you wouldn't be a mod. Guarantee it. And you don't have to believe it. I know you said you're not going to believe or listen to somebody who, or you said a scab picker. Okay, you don't have to. But I'm telling you right now, he doesn't like you.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't listen to a scab picker, but you just happen to be a scab picker that I would not listen to. I mean, I can probably find other scab pickers that I would listen to, but you just happen to be a scab picker that I would not listen to. So, there you go.
Was annoyed by you 99% of the time when you came up in conversation.
Yeah, you steer than the
He
Dead
felt
Sea.
put on the spot because you constantly threw money at him to let you come up on panel. And when you did, he said that people...
Well, I mean, to be perfectly fair, Hatman, both of their communities are filled with people who are very lonely, and the only way that they can get any type of validation in their lives is through the parasocial relationships they've built over YouTube. So that's why they both have a bunch of idiots in their fucking audience, because they don't know any better. They don't have a real life. They don't have real fucking relationships outside of the internet. But yeah, it actually does say a lot about Carrie when a majority of her fucking audience left her for a hussy. Of all people.
Didn't like it, and that you ruined the vibe, and he didn't know what he was going to do, but he didn't want to hurt your feelings, but you weren't going to buy,
Fuck the Dead Sea song. I'm listening to Strangers in a Stranglethorn Vale by the Barons Boys. And my phone went down again. Hold on, let me see if I can reconnect. God damn it. It's just not wanting to work for me tonight, folks. I don't know what is going on with this goddamn thing. I like having my little dog up there. We may have to go back to Nifty again. I'm sorry. I tried. Let's see if I can reconnect it again. Let's see if it'll work. Come on, work. Work. Come on, connect. Come on, connect. God damn it. Fucking hell. Try again. See if I can get it again. Fucking hell, I want to use... There we go! Yay! Back up! Don't know for how long, but it's back up!
your time up on panel or whatever. It wasn't going to work out like that. That's what he said. So, just, if you don't believe me, Fallon, do a test. Don't give him any money for like a month. Shouldn't matter, right? It shouldn't matter. Just don't give him any money for a month.
It will
See if it affects
matter.
the friendship. Then you'll know. But I think you know already, to be honest.
You know what? Who stood up for the fucking community when this all was going on? I did.
Yes, both me and Red Feather are both the same, around the same age as Carrie. I want to say that she's like a year younger than me, maybe? Or is that Shani that's a year younger than me? I don't know. But I do know that both of us are in our early 40s. I'm actually going to be 44 in November. But yeah, we don't act like this. This is fucking high school bullshit.
Blaze did, Fuzzy did, Carrie did,
Don't bring me up.
our subscribers did. But where was this? A few people. Where were that? I'm not gonna mention names, since I know you guys will figure it out. And you'll end up looking, you look so cute. My puppy is under my covers. She's nice and warm, and she's like belly up, and she has her head sticking out like she's like a human being sleeping on a pillow. It's adorable. I love it. Sorry, puppy limits. Puppy lives matter. But where were these people? Hiding in the fucking corner, like biting your fucking nails off. So stay over there. Stay in your little clicky ass fucking poly purebred corner with your purebred plans. Stay over there. It's good. It's all good over here. I don't want you over here. Yeah, get out. Fall in the dumpster with the rest of the dumpster people. Seriously.
Dumpster people.
Because you know what? You don't deserve to be anywhere where anyone is going through anything. Because all you do is bitch and fucking complain about yourselves.
Ooh.
You're sick. Get a life. Who the fuck cares? I'm getting so sick and tired of these people. That it's a wonder why I walked away from them, and it's a wonder why I deleted your channel. It's a wonder why I'm not going to support you. It's a wonder why I'm not going to promote you anymore. Because you know what? You don't deserve it.
I don't want it.
You don't. You're boring.
Aw.
You're a bore.
We're boring.
You better leave Hussy alone.
So,
Better leave Hussy
Fallon.
alone.
That
That's
was
my
pretty
Hussy.
nasty. Pretty nasty.
Why
And all
are all
because,
these people
again,
fucking fighting
Tyler
over Hussy?
criticized
God damn,
Some
man.
dumb shit that Fallon
Dude's
said.
not the
Oh
hot.
my god. Like, that was her reaction.
Dude's not hot, and he's fucking gay, so he doesn't want to fuck anybody. He doesn't want to fuck any of you. He wants to fuck very, very extremely inebriated 20-year-olds. And random cab drivers so he can get cab fare. He doesn't want to fuck any of you middle-aged, pension-wearing grannies with your thousands of cats. Why the hell is everybody fucking fighting over this guy? God damn it.
To go that far. Shamed her about the Mormon thing over and over again, called her fat and everything else. So you guys can get up there on panel and play pretend and act like I'm the problem and you guys aren't all fucking messy.
I don't know, Rickzilla. I think 21 might have you beat. I think 21 might have you beat on that score as far as age goes. Because the whole reason why her channel is called 21 is because when she made it, she was 21.
As fuck. And talking shit about each other behind their backs and being fake and petty as hell.
So she's like
please, do not fool
23 now,
yourself.
I think.
Because I was not involved in any of that. But next thing I know, Kyler and Storm both left my Discord out of nowhere, and I didn't know what happened. I messaged them, and they're all kinds of upset about Fallon, who wasn't even in the fucking Discord. Which was the other thing. Like, she wasn't even in there. And speaking of the Discord, you want to know what's fucked up? Is that Hussy had no problem, I know multiple times, going on Discord and joining in a voice chat call and going on panel. I think he did it on Keldoja's channel one time. Maybe on Val. I know that it's happened, though, several times. So tell me why, after we planned to do this movie night thing on my birthday, weeks and weeks in advance, and picked to watch Scarface, which is Hussy's favorite movie, on my birthday, I was going to watch his favorite movie. And then tell me why that night, like an hour before we're supposed to start, he's messaging me and saying he can't figure Discord out. And he can't find where he's supposed to go. And he needs to take a nap. Because he had been streaming all day. So I was like, okay, no big deal, don't worry about it. And just let him go. And he did not try to come back in, he didn't do shit. And yeah. And we didn't watch Scarface.
Is that the real reason why you're salty, Carrie? Is that the real reason why you decided to dump Hussy? Because he decided that he didn't want to get in your Discord and watch a movie with you on your birthday. I mean, if that's a good reason for you to ditch Hussy, then it'd be a very good reason for your son to ditch you. Because don't think that we have forgotten, bitch, that on his 18th birthday, on a milestone fucking birthday for any young person, you decided that instead of taking a day off the goddamn internet, a day off of fucking streaming, and spending time with your kid who just turned 18 that fucking day, you had to not only stream on your own channel, because Shani went live, and heaven forbid you miss when Shani goes live, but then you also had to get onto the goddamn podcast later that night. You couldn't have just told Stacy, no, we're not going to come tonight because, you know, it's our son's 18th birthday. We want to spend the night with him doing whatever he wants to do because it is a milestone birthday. We want to go out and have dinner as a family. We want to go watch a movie as a family. We want to go take him to see his favorite movie. Do whatever he wants to do because it is a milestone fucking birthday. But no, you couldn't be bothered to do that. Because Shani went live. And heaven forbid, you miss Shani going live. So if you're salty about Hussy not wanting to come into your Discord and watch a movie with you in your Discord, whatever the fucking reason, then that means that your son can be salty about you missing his 18th birthday because you just had to get online and stream.
Either, by the way, because I was like, fuck it, man. But like, it was just, he didn't try. And then like, I thought, well, maybe he is just that dumb that he can't figure it out. But then people pointed out to me that no, he's went on panel on people's channels that use Discord. And it's literally the same thing. You just go and join the call. Like, it's not complicated. I don't think that the issue was that he didn't know how to do it. He just didn't want to do it. And it's like, that's fine too. But just say that, you know? Like, don't lie. And then like, another thing, well, actually, let me pull up, I want to pull up his stream from yesterday. I want to play him going on
Oh
Val's
my
channel.
god, are we
and then
finally gonna get on the
what he did on
fucking
his channel.
topic?
And
Fucking
then I think
hell.
we're gonna move on and I'm gonna cover. I want to talk about Shani and Rev's latest thing, and then I'm probably going
Oh,
to.
fucking shit! God damn! I didn't realize it was fucking storming outside. But apparently, I got a tornado watch going on in my area. Until 10 a.m. So, yay me! If my stream suddenly goes off, you know why. I done got swallowed up by a tornado. So, there you go. Wonderful day. Wonderful fucking day.
Call it a night and go and like watch
I'm
movies and
gonna be
chill, 'cause
blown away.
I think I've almost had enough of all of the messy shit for the day. But one of the things that he was saying, because he like I may react to some of these streams that he's doing about me, but I don't know. I haven't decided. It's very petty and like he's just really trying to go low, I guess. And so he brought up when the cops got called and that fake wellness check thing.
Hey, look, you know what? If Carrie is gonna miss her son's birthday because she's streaming, I can at least stream until my life ends, okay? Yes, off to Oz I go. Who knows? Maybe it'll blow me all the way up to Massachusetts and I can just come live with you, Max. Wouldn't that be great? And then you'll get to see me do this shit live and in person.
Where they sent the cops to my house, and I found out after the fact that I guess the plan was that they were going to get the body cam footage so they could show people how I quote unquote really look. And so I had talked to Hussy about that, and I was like talking about how fucked up that would be if they did that, because I hadn't really even thought of it like that. And if it had been like Florida, it might have been a possibility that they might have actually been able to do that. And I was like, that would have sucked. Like,
Yes, because Florida has sunshine laws. I love our sunshine laws. That's where the meme for Florida Man came from. Because all arrest records are public information.
came out there in my pajamas with like my hair in a bun and like no makeup on or whatever. And he brings that up on his stream and is like talking about how I am so insecure because I was talking about not wanting them to get.
Alright, we're gonna have to go back to the regular standard avatar. Sorry, guys. The VTuber avatar is just not wanting to work tonight. So we're not gonna try it again. I tried, but it's just not working tonight. So
the body cam footage. And him and his chat were saying all kinds of shit about like the AI pictures and stuff, which by the way, Kyler uses AI pictures all the time. All the time. So it's only a problem if I do it. It wasn't a problem when you wanted one with me and you together. You loved it then, right? But now you're trying to talk shit about it. Which by the way, you know how fucking hard it was?
hey, you know what, Red Feather? I may live in the taint of America, but at least I don't live on the genital wart of it, okay?
To do that because it doesn't recognize his face. Every picture that he has, he is in a wig and glasses that cover his entire face. I almost couldn't fucking make one because it never would work. And I didn't want him to feel left out because we were making them, and, some of the people in Discord, and like, I blame you,
I have made several fucking AI pictures with you two in them. With Hussy, with his wig on, and his glasses, and everything else. But I will say that my favorite one that I've ever done is the Hissy. Hissy's my personal favorite. I love Hissy. I love Hissy. In fact, let's just leave Hissy down here in the bottom of the screen, shall we? Because I love Hissy. It's just so cute. She called me a fucking snake.
clearly has a lot of fucking jealousy over, people were like, why isn't Hussy in any of your AI pictures? So I felt like I had to fucking make one with him in it. And now he's trying to, talk shit about that. But trying to say all this kind of stuff about me being insecure and then saying how I don't go on camera during streams and I don't cam up and how, I go on camera, I show my face. Hussy, do me a favor, sir. Go on camera without a wig and sunglasses on. And then you can say shit like that.
We have seen it! We have seen it! In fact, I can actually pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let's see. Where's my message with Red Feather? There it is. Let me pull up my message with Red Feather here. Because we've seen him. We've seen him. You guys ready to see Hussy without his wig on and without his sunglasses? You guys ready for that shit? There you go. There it is. Hussey without his wig on, without his sunglasses on. That's what he fucking looks like. Now you see why I compare him to a 20-year-old or a 20-year-old corned beef sandwich that's been left out in the middle of a parking lot in the middle of Florida high summer.
But to try to act like I'm insecure when you literally won't be seen without a wig that covers most of your face and sunglasses that cover the rest, and you're acting like you're not insecure? Really? Really? Give me a break. I don't know how you can say shit like this with a fucking straight face. Really, Hussey. I
unfortunately do not have Care Bear easily available to me. But let me see what I got. Oh, I do got this. Here we go. How about Baby Carrie? Will that work?
I don't. It's that crazy. Like, you're posting pictures on your community tab of me from, like, they're like the ones that 21 uses and stuff. It's a picture, like, it's from videos on Smule is what it is, but it's also from like 6 years ago and I was a little bit chunkier back then, but I'm on camera and I don't have any makeup.
Bitch, nobody talks about how you were chunky then. Nobody cares. What they're talking about is your fucking Bieber teeth, your Tetris teeth. That's what they're fucking talking about. Nobody cares that you were chunky back then. We're talking about your teeth that look like they've had one too many meth pipes put up to them.
On. It's not AI. It's not any. There's not any filters. I'm not wearing a fucking wig or sunglasses to cover my face.
But you are. There are filters. There is technically filters on Smule because the pictures are like in black and white or some other weird color. Technically, even though that does not beautify you in any way, that is still technically considered a filter.
So I can assure you, Hussey, people have seen far more of me than they have ever seen of you.
Wait a second, guys. Since they're talking about, you never show your face on camera. How about I pull this up? There I am. Oh, shit. Let's move around my alerts. No, I don't want to move around my alerts. I like my alerts. Someone send me a titty alert, god damn it. Someone send me a super chat so we can see some titties on the screen. But that's me right there. So since we're talking about people who never show themselves on screen, there you go. That's me. In all of my terrible looking glory.
You wore a wig and sunglasses to court. That's how insecure you are about your looks. That you went to court looking like a fucking clown. Because you wanted to cover up how you look. And I don't care. More power to you. I didn't give a shit. But you are trying to act like I'm insecure and you're not. Like, I mean, it's just wild. And to act like you're mad because I don't fucking cam up. That's why I don't do it. Because of people.
And for anybody who wonders why I don't actually cam up, even though I can use my phone as a web camera, why do I use my VTuber? Well, it's mainly because that way I can stream without clothes on and nobody will know about it.
Like you and shit like that. Why would I give you more shit to fucking run with? I know it won't matter what I look like or what I do. You're going to criticize it. That's how this shit works. And in my opinion, when I come on here and I'm talking about shit, I don't think me being on camera is going to add that much or make or break it one way or the other. And Hussey, you're barely on camera either. You rarely, like, you go on camera, but there's a lot of fucking streams you don't go on camera at all. So is that somehow, are those streams less than, and you're not really, like, doing a good job when you do that? Or, like, is that because you do it too? I mean, it's partly just people, like when I come on, like right now, I'm in pajamas and shit. If I was gonna be on camera, like I would, do more, like put makeup on, do things like that. But like, it's really just not necessary to be on camera when you're doing some of these things. Like we're watching other shit. That's what is taking up the bulk of the screen and like the visual or whatever. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yes, and then there are literally videos on my channel, in my shorts, let's see, where I'm on camera and it is not, hold on, AI or anything, hold on. And I guarantee you, again, Hussey, please show me, come on your channel and let's see you go swim in a pool without a wig and a bunch of shit to cover up what you look like. It's never going to happen. So I do not know why you would think that this is some kind of like, or something that you can say against.
But you are wearing giant fucking sunglasses. And you're not opening your mouth to smile at the camera.
People. You can't. You can't. You're insecure. That's why you literally wear a disguise anytime you come on and show yourself. So please. And you were like, you need to go cry on your husband's shoulders.
Oh wait, isn't that the same pool that you said that you would invite Shanny to come swim in?
Yeah, something that you're never going to experience because you're going to be alone. Because you don't know how to treat people. You're selfish. You're entitled. And frankly, you're miserable. You're not a happy person. So you can play this character that you do when you go on your streams.
Yes, you can send Gidget pics and I will show them as long as I have permission to, Max. Or someone could send me a goddamn super chat so we can see some fucking bouncing titties, okay? I want to see some goddamn boobs on the screen. Send me a fucking super chat, you broke ass hoes. No. Ah! Ah! Oh, you guys gotta see this. Ah! We gotta get rid of baby Carrie. No, we don't want baby Carrie. Where are my transparent images? We don't want baby Carrie because we got a Gidget. We got a Gidget. Gidget cleanse. Look at that little cutie. This is Max's service dog. Gidget. Look at that. Oh, that's a good one right there. Look at that baby. Look at that sweetheart. She's so cute. Oh, look at her with her ball. Oh, thank you for the Gidget cleanse. We definitely needed the fucking Gidget cleanse. Definitely needed the Gidget cleanse.
But that's all it is a character. It's not you. It's not you. And I don't think we've ever actually seen you. And probably won't. So I also want to point out one last thing in regards to, well, actually, I take that back. I need to grab this link for this other clip that we're going to play. Hold on. Because he crashed the fuck out yesterday over Val. He goes over on panel with her. I think he was actually trying to kind of like suck up to her even, which was kind of crazy. So let's see.
Are you finally going to get to the fucking point of this stream?
Okay, so this is when he came on there. Let me... I think this is it, right? But you guys can be the judge and tell me if you think it sounds like he was maybe trying to suck up to Val and like feel them out to see if they were going to maybe cut him some slack or something. I don't know. Let me show y'all there.
Are you the real hussy?
I am.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Having a great time. How are you?
Are you really?
Yeah, of course.
I thought I'm not entertaining.
I mean,
Hey, I blame you.
I didn't say you
Hey,
were.
$4 hoe.
Well, were you being boring at the time?
I don't know. I don't think I'm bored.
It is a little bit low volume, guys.
So you have a problem with me calling double swamp guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I have it already though.
Well, why don't you
I
tell
am
me
gonna-
the solution?
are they based around your disabilities?
It doesn't matter.
Why would it
I will stop my
It
music
matters
so
to
we
me.
can hear what the fuck is going on.
My disabilities
Hey, Cab.
get talked about by your moderators.
My moderators are not me,
Yeah, but they're your moderators.
and I call out my moderators all the time. What do you mean?
Why? Okay, so you're calling me out for doxing. Who did I dox?
Were you not participating in doxing of Unicorn Girl up on panel?
Unicorn Girl doxed me.
Then cover her doxing you. Don't go out of your way
I
to
did.
change
Show
doxes
me,
with.
show me where I doxed Unicorn Girl. I want you to
Hey,
show me.
Frankie. I'll be on for a little while. And then
you
after after I'm done with the stream, we're gonna watch movies in Discord. So, and the volume is low, guys. It's all the way up. It's just this on the video. It's a little bit low, so I can't make it any louder, unfortunately. That's why I'm kind of being quiet, so you can turn it all the way up without me like screaming in your ear.
go to her TV front page and count how many people she's doxed.
Why would I listen?
Why?
This is why I use OBS.
Not to mention, Hussy starts screaming, so you're gonna be able to hear it in a minute because he gets really fucking loud.
Then fucking call them out.
I do. I have
Do
talked to
it.
Strawberry
Okay,
Dude.
now do it.
Sorry,
Good, Joy.
no,
Good.
Oh, you're not gonna do it, are you?
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. That's
Oh, you're not gonna do it, are you?
I've already talked about Strawberry Dude.
I was talking about it. I didn't hear it. You...
I don't know about making Gidget emojis, but what I'll do. Hold on. This is what I'll do. This is what I'll do. Come over here. Going to add an image. And we're going to browse. We're going to go here. We'll get this. Holy shit, that's a big one. Sorry, it's covering everybody up. Don't worry, I'll get it fixed. Oh, shit. Gidget just takes over the whole fucking screen. That's all this stream is. It's just fucking Gidget. That work for everybody? Stop covering Carrie. We just cover Gidget. There we go. There, does that work? Oh. Hold up. I'll get her back on the screen, I promise. There. Does that work? Now we have Gidget. That way, if you ever get really aggravated during my streams, you can just stare into those soulful brown eyes and realize that Gidget loves you.
Mind repeating what you said?
Yeah, I think she's really funny, and it's too bad she doxes people.
Hey,
Okay,
Squids.
so I'm really funny too. It's too bad I dox people.
No, you aren't.
Oh,
You're
really?
funny on accident
Really?
because we get to make fun of
Really?
you.
Hey, Cookie Land.
Really? I make fun of you too. I make fun of Wonky Eyes, his fucked up teeth.
Oh my
his
God.
fucked up teeth, his fucked up eyes, your fucked up lips, your fucked up teeth.
Yeah, I probably should slow it down just a little bit because the people on the stream itself are actually talking normally, even if Carrie talks at half the speed of smell.
Again, I just want to point this out, like, because Hussy, you, Fallon, all of these people, Val, Wody, all do the same shit. All these different little, like, this is what's kind of like crazy about what's going on right now that I see. And like, I mean, I have my friends, but like, I don't feel like I am, quote unquote, like aligned with like people on here and shit. Like, I'm kind of doing my own thing. I mean, obviously, I blame you and me are doing our show together and stuff. But like, he's very laid back, and I know I don't have anything to worry about in regards to like he's not on here trying to use me for like clout or views because he's not doing shit like that. So anyway, but everybody, like, it's just crazy that there's a lot of like lore that I think maybe some of the newer people don't know between people in this. Like, there's this beef that's going on with Draven from, like Draven's Crypt, Draven and Buff. So I don't know exactly what happened, but what I noticed,
Since she said it, even though Miss Mudduck is not here in the audience, has not showed up, but I'm pretty sure it's because she's asleep, because unlike the rest of us, she's not a night owl, and she has to work. But since Carrie mentioned our dear friend, I feel like we need to take a moment to do our PSA. Me. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, non-binary pals of the Show of Thirst channel, this is the Show of Thirst with a public service announcement. Draven, from the Draven's Crypt channel, is a weenie. Yes, you heard that correctly. Draven of the Draven's Crypt channel is in fact a weenie. This has been the Show of Thirst with a public service announcement. Thank you for listening, and we now return you to your regularly scheduled shit show. I don't know what happened to her true crime show. I have no idea what happened to it. It just ended. It just stopped. She did the Crits Wasp thing. She got a bunch of pushback for it, and I don't think it's coming back. I'm sorry, Red Feather. We were both so looking forward to hearing her crackpot theories about Kurt Cobain's death. I don't think it's gonna happen though.
is, if any of you know who Miss Moonbear is what she used to go by. She's a channel. She covered Latiti. A lot of Latiti was kind of the bulk of what she covered. I don't think she even does anything anymore, but I can't say that I've looked to find
Hello,
out.
MTG.
She might. She used to be very good friends with Emma, who is Hatman's girlfriend or fiance, or maybe they're married now, but they're not friends anymore.
Emma
But
is his
she
wife.
has, hey Tabs, good to see you, hun. She has this long-standing beef with Draven. Okay, Moon does, because they go way back before I even knew Draven. Because she is tied to Negs because they had a thing at some point, and she was friends with Draven at some point, and then they had this falling out, and then he started coming.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I have to go pee, so I'm going to let this play for you guys. I'm going to be right back.
At her and calling her out, and so she has like this long history with him. She ended up even coming on with us on the podcast to talk about Draven back in the day. And so I know she can't stand Draven. And I noticed that in Buff's streams, she is in there and she's a mod. And a lot of times he has like her links or whatever pinned to the top of the chat. So they're like obviously pretty cool. And so when I saw that he's calling Draven out and he did some streams about Draven, it did not surprise me at all because I'm like, okay, I know where he's getting all of his information from because Moon is feeding that to Buff. So, and I'm not saying that, you know, Buff doesn't want it or that I have a problem with it. Like, do whatever the fuck, it ain't none of my business. But, you know, people that don't know the lore, if you're newer, you wouldn't know that like there's actually like these people are all connected and like there is actually a reason that goes deeper than just this shanty beef stuff. Like we're all competing for content. There's more to it than that, and what a lot of the shit that goes down and like what happens. And it's actually kind of sad. It's definitely petty and pathetic, and people gatekeep, and everybody kind of wants to fight for content. And I think this whole thing where Buff was saying like you've got to pay to have this membership to be able to cover these streams that he did, that's total fucking bullshit. Fair use is fair use. You don't get to dictate shit like that. So I'm sorry, sir, but no. I didn't cover it because I didn't, for my own reasons. It didn't have to do with that. I'm tempted to just to prove a point because again, you're a fucking reaction channel, Buff. You're a reaction channel. How in the hell are you thinking that you can demand something like that when a lot of your content is based on other people's shit? And let's face it, what you did with Shani and Rev, that wasn't much of you either. It was them. So it's just like it's so stingy. Like, and you just came into all of this and you're like trying to be like that off the bat and like picking fights with people. Like apparently Secular Opinion, he came at him because he covered his stream, and like Secular Opinion is probably out of all these like reaction channels one of the most drama free people. He doesn't get involved in any of that kind of thing, and like
Yeah, Secular Opinion doesn't have to get involved in all that shit because he has THN. They'll get involved in it for him. And I'll have to say this to Small Ween. If he watches this later on the replay, you done fucked up trying to go after Secular, honey. THN, not gonna fucking like that.
Other stuff, but like he just doesn't go there. And
yes, she did actually, Red Feather. That is right. Carrie started out stream sniping the Stank Tannic on Small Peen's channel. And then when Small Peen started pitching a fit about it, she moved over and started stream sniping Secular stream snipe of the Stank Tannic. So she can try to sit there and say, oh, well, I haven't covered it. But you have, Carrie. You have. I can actually say 100% that I have not covered anything from the Stank Tannic. Did I watch it? Yes. Was it on Buff's channel? No. I watched it through my Discord. Because I had someone who took the hit and became a member of his channel, so just so we could do it through my Discord VC. I know, it sucks. But I haven't covered anything from it. Have I covered some of the shit surrounding it? Like, you know, Peen's slap fight with fucking G-Man, his slap fight with Shani and Jason? Yes! Why? Because it's funny as fuck. But I've actually covered the Stank Tannic itself? No, I haven't.
So for someone to be like going at him like that is really weird because he's just not problematic. But I guess apparently that's what's kind of happening is that like Buff and people in his community are kind of shitting on everybody in the Shani community. All these reaction channels that have been here for a while, basically, you know, we're all stupid and, you know, they're like better than us. And so he's kind of like trying to kind of make this distinction, I guess. I don't know because I'm not in his Discord and I don't watch his streams and I don't watch a lot of people.
I mean, Small Peen's actually come over into my stream. He's come over and commented on my streams before. Tried to bully me with fucking memberships, and I was just like, all right, keep throwing money at me. Go ahead, have fun. I just turned off my alerts. But then he came in a few streams ago and said that he actually kind of liked me. I guess the way to really get his respect and to really, you know, is to not scree about him. Make a couple of jabs, make a couple of jokes, and then just let your chat play with them. Yeah, you just missed the weenie announcement. Yes, those were some fun VCs. The content sucked, but the camaraderie was on point. Hello, Time Lord. How you doing tonight? Yes, I am well aware of the fact that I am up late, but you know what? I work nights. I'm a night owl. Just what I do.
People streams. So this is all stuff I make
But you know what I'm going to do while I'm listening to these? I'm going to touch some grass.
a rule. Like, I don't watch much of any
Watch
of this
me.
shit, especially
Touch
if it's about me.
grass.
But I
There
get
we
the
go.
cliff notes in
touching
Discord,
it.
and that seems to work well
touching it.
because then I'm not wasting my time watching this garbage. I'm not getting like, you know, triggered and upset about anything. And if it's something like important that came out in it or whatever, I will get that information from somebody else. I don't have to watch it to do that, and it actually works wonders for your.
I can tell you that nothing of importance came out of the Stanktanic. Nothing of fucking importance came out of that. It was the same shit that they were doing for free, just people were paying them to do it.
Mental health. So that's what I've been doing, is just not watching it. It's better off that way.
I make fun of Wonky Eyes, his fucked up teeth. His fucked up teeth, his fucked up eyes. You're fucked
to
up
watch
lips,
movies
you're fucked up teeth.
Discord.
And you are so fucking creepy that you play video games with minors. Right?
Oh my god, are you still pedo-jacking
Are you still doing that? Are you? Let me tell
Should
you
I
one
sue
thing.
you, Hussy?
Let me tell
Should
you
I
one
sue
thing.
you for
I
doing
have
it?
all the defamation and slander that you have caused on your channel. You have called me a fraud. You have called me a scammer, and you have called me the internet. What is that famous word of yours?
I didn't call
Cannibal?
you the internet
The
community
girl
cannibal.
world cannibalism?
I said
That
you
is all.
participate in community
Shut the
cannibalism.
fuck up. That is all slander.
Are you gonna come
Okay?
back to me, Hussy?
I just might, bitch. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? You have every day.
Oh, Hussy, you're such a baby.
Yeah, I am.
50-something-year-old baby boy.
Yeah.
You really gotta run to your lawyer every time someone talks shit, but you're gonna sit up there and say,
I can't call him Wonky Eyes. I can't call him Wonky Eyes, but you can call me a fraud and a scam. Why are you slow? Are you slow, low IQ? I mean, if it's good.
I mean, honestly, Hussy, considering what you have, what you're disabled for, or what you claim your disability for, you really got no business calling anybody else wonky eyes. We've seen your eyes.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's why your chat is miserable. That's why you get 0 fucking super chats for 6-hour fucking streams. You are fucking pathetic. You talk about me every fucking day. Your commentary fucking sucks. You're not
call my
fucking
husband
fair.
at his job,
Call your
Hussy?
fucking husband. Who the fuck gives a shit about you, your husband, or anybody fucking else? Go smoke another.
You do, Hussy. You're there. This is her channel, and you're there. So to say who cares, you do. You do. You literally were asking her to come on and talk to you on a stream. So quite literally, you do care.
Fucking cigarette. Keep slandering me, bitch. Keep fucking
No
slandering
one's
me.
slandering you.
Okay? That's all I'm telling
Prove
you.
the damages.
I got
Prove
3
the financial damages.
You go shut up and go kiss your
Prove the
fucking wonky eyes.
I will. Where? I will.
Yeah, go do it. You're
Wow.
fucking ugly too, bitch. You're fucking ugly
You
too,
see me?
bitch.
I look
Wow.
good as fuck. I look good as fuck. Look at that. I'm younger than you.
You're all fucking losers. Wafkas, shame on you for sitting down and not being true to yourself with these fucking assholes. Shame on you.
Shame on you, Wafkas.
Yeah, go ahead.
Come join the
No. Why don't you
Shame
put
on
your
you.
picture
Hey,
up there?
Chubby.
Look
How
at
dare
you.
you not defend Carrie like you did? How dare you?
Yeah, of
I'm gonna
course.
sue all of you. I'm
You're
not
super
on that
sensitive,
well
right?
right now. All my stars, it's a damn disaster, and I know it. You like to
Oh my
cuddle?
God.
I can't get a word in. What do you want me to say?
No, you know
Hey,
what?
cousin Matt. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good.
Why did you turn on me? I didn't do shit
Thank
to
you,
you.
Elizabeth.
I didn't do shit to you.
Like, these are adults, guys. These are adults. And I want to point out, again, you can't blame this on me. I wasn't there. I wasn't involved in this. So, again, all of these people are messy as fuck, and I don't know why any of them act like, you know, they're above this or that. Again, like, you guys are just as guilty of harassing people as Azria is, as Hussy is. Like, all of you guys do it. All of you. And then when it's done to you, it's a problem. And it's really annoying to come in here where
It's the same thing can be said about you, bitch. The same goddamn fucking thing can be said about you. You were the one that was spreading around 21's docs. You were the one who sat on a stream with Hissy, with Fallon, with Blaze, going over the docs of Unicorn Girl. And you sat there live on a fucking stream while Hissy tried to call the police on her and get her swatted. You had no issue with it then. Absolutely zero fucking issue with it. In your Discord, when you were besties with Omni, you had the docs of both Hatman and his wife in your Discord, and you didn't do shit about it. Not to mention the fact that you were glad to use Omni's services to dox Ashley, otherwise known as One Bad Bish. You were fine doing that. You are fine. You are perfectly fine with spreading the doxes of other people. You have zero, absolutely zero right to be calling anybody else out about how messy they are. Because, bitch, you're just as fucking messy, okay?
First of the internet, and say that if I don't apologize to Val, you're going to take my entire channel down. That is beyond unhinged, crazy, and unacceptable. It's harassment. You don't have the right to do that. And just in case anybody don't believe it, this is what I'm talking about.
Here she goes, showing the shit again.
Carrie, your channel will be going down if you don't apologize to Val, I promise you. This was in Val's chat. And then when I went live, he came in here and started saying the same thing and threatening it in my chat. Like, this is not acceptable behavior. Worst of the internet. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like my opinion and what I have to say. You don't get to threaten to take my channel down if I don't do what you want. And threatening things like that.
Wait a second. I believe I said this earlier, but correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Didn't she try to take down 21's channel with copyright strikes because she was pissed off that Nal struck her channel twice? That's the only reason. It wasn't because 21 wasn't doing shit that was fair use. It was because 21 had archived some clips on her channel of the stupid shit Carrie says when she's live. I could have sworn that was what 21 was doing. But Carrie, in a fit of rage, because Nal dared to strike her channel twice after Carrie accused Nal of killing Cobes, Carrie decided to turn around and strike 21's channel, trying to take it down just because she was having a hissy fit. And then she had a bigger hissy fit when her channel got taken down instead. And so she went onto the goddamn podcast with her buddy drunk ass Stacy, and both of them were trying to tell everybody in their audience to go and strike 21's channel. Weren't you doing that? Pepperidge Farm fucking remembers, bitch.
Is harassment. Plain and simple. You doing that, you are harassing me.
So you weren't harassing 21 when you did it? A million fucking
streams, shit talking me like you have been. Knock yourself out. And I haven't said a fucking word. You have every right to do that and have whatever criticism. You don't have the right to threaten that you are going to take my channel down if I don't apologize to Val. Stop. Get a fucking grip. Because you are acting like a crazy person.
Carrie, let me introduce you. Hello, Mr. Pot called. He says you're black. Pot, meet kettle. You are the exact same, okay? You had a hissy fit because Nal struck your channel. And so you decided that instead of just, laying low, not causing any more drama, not causing any more waves, like a smart person would do until those strikes were overturned, no, you decided in a fit of rage that you were going to try and strike 21's channel down. You were going to take her channel. But instead, she actually got you back. So you have absolutely zero fucking right to be saying that is unhinged when you have done the exact same fucking shit. I have tried to take down one channel in my entire fucking YouTube career. Redfeather knows which channel I'm talking about because she was around during that time when I was in an internet slapfight with them. And the only reason I was trying to take them down wasn't because they were saying mean words about me. It's because they were trying to promote pedophilia. And they were trying to advocate to lower the age of consent to 4 fucking years old. That is the only channel that I actively tried to get taken down. Because that shit does not need to be on fucking YouTube. Okay? That shit doesn't need to be anywhere on the planet. Trying to advocate to have the fucking age of consent lowered to fucking 4. But you try to take channels down just because they say bad things about you. You're just like everybody else that you're fucking talking about.
I treated you.
Shut up, words are hard.
Bitch. Well, I didn't allow you to fucking come on my channel, promote your fucking channel. No. I don't have to fucking listen. You guys are all fucking desperate clout chasers, and
So are you, Husky.
You cannot say what you honestly truly believe in because all of y'all are fake. You think by following the popular vote you're going to grow your channel and make money. Just look at y'all. Just keep slandering me, and you'll be holding hands. Keep slandering me, and you'll be holding hands with Hecate and Tragic and G-Man.
Oh, shut up! I was covering Hecate long before you wanted to come up and start pedojacking me over me making a joke that was fucking right. Nothing to say, Hussy?
That's shut up, quick, huh?
Oh yeah, I think it cuts out.
I turned on you because of exactly this behavior. This right here, doing now.
This behavior. And this is why Carrie lost all her fucking friends. Is because you know how she says she was an attack dog for you, and you say you were an attack dog for her. You were both attack dogs.
No, I have never said that I was an attack dog for Hussy, and I do not think that I was. Genuinely, I don't think I've been an attack dog for anybody on here. So, and
no, it's kind of hard for you to be an attack dog when you expect everybody to white knight for you.
I definitely have not expected anybody to ever do that for me. So
Bullshit.
I don't agree with that statement at all, and I don't think Hussy was an attack dog for me.
Bullshit. That was what started this fucking falling out between you and Hussy. Was because he would not defend you from Small Peen calling you a fucking drunk. You wanted him to be your attack dog against Small Peen because Small Peen called you fucking drunk. That just fucking happened, bitch. How did you already fucking forget it?
I really don't. Like, where was he going around and arguing shit for me? Because I don't remember that. Like, he has his own fucking shit. And that's, you know, when he went on panel on Greg's channel or on fucking AJ, wherever the fuck out, wherever he shows up, he ain't talking about me. He's talking about his shit with them. So where was he being an attack dog for me? That's stupid, and I don't expect that from anybody.
For each other, both gassing each other up and telling your audience blatant lies about anyone that would say anything.
What have I lied about? What is a blatant lie that I'm telling? And you guys do the same shit. This is my point. This is my point.
Well, I mean, what was a blatant lie you were telling about Val? Oh, I don't know. You were insinuating that she was some kind of groomer because she talked to somebody in a fucking gaming chat, in a fucking gaming lobby, on a gate in a game. She dared to talk to somebody who was 17 years old, about to turn 18. And she was not aware that they were 18 years old at the time she started talking to them. She did not know until after they turned 18. You made that out to sound, you were sitting there calling her fucking creep, a freak. You were calling her you were insinuating that she was a fucking groomer. Those are blatant fucking lies. Carrie, I know you probably have not been around people in a video game because, you know, your fucking personality is that of a wet mop. But in video games, especially when you're on multiplayer video games, you cannot check the age of every single person you interact with. You just can't. They either have to be honest with you, or somebody else has to tell you. You cannot check the ages of everybody that you interact with on a fucking video game. Oh, and, you know, since we're talking about creeps, I played on a Minecraft server, like a few years ago, and it had people who were underage. Yeah, they were underage from other countries where the age of consent and the laws are different, but they were underage, and they were a lot more underage than me. Okay? You want to know what the fuck we talked about? Oh, hey, you got an iron farm? Can I come get some iron from you? Oh, how much is your villager selling that mending book for? Because we just talked about fucking games. That's it. That's all we talked about. Was what we were doing in Minecraft. I know that everybody thinks that if you ever interact with a person who is underage in any format, that automatically means you're grooming them, but that's not always the case. I know that especially multiplayer games get a lot of a bad rap for that. But it is actually a small minority that gets a lot of that fucking coverage that tarnishes the interactions between adults and minors in video games. Not every adult goes into a fucking multiplayer video game trying to pick up kids. It's just the ones that do that get the most attention. Most of them are like me, who are just like, hey, I want to go play Minecraft. These guys seem like they're fun. Hey, let's go make a Minecraft server together. And then that's all we do. We just Minecraft. When I'm in World of Warcraft, I don't know how old people are when they talk to me in World of Warcraft. I can't sit there and ask for the ID of every single person who whispers me in World of Warcraft. The only thing that I can do is have it on my RP profile, which is an add-on that not everybody can see unless you've got the add-on. The only thing I can do is put in the add-on, minors, do not interact. That's all I can do. I can't sit there and ask for the IDs of every single fucking person that messages me on World of Warcraft. It's not feasible. Fucking hell. But yet you're trying to make it seem like because she talked to a 17-year-old in a video game server about a video game, there was no sexual connotation to it at all, that all of a sudden she's a fucking creep, and she's a pedo, and she's a groomer, and she needs to be in jail.
Val, is you are being very critical and judgmental, while you and your friends are being messy as fuck. One of which is literally threatening me and my channel if I don't apologize to you. So, like, this is, like, are you a fucking cult leader now? Is that what's going on? Because that's what the fuck it looks like, the way that Wody is acting about this. Like, he's got to fucking demand apologies to you. Number one, I did apologize to you already, months ago, on my community tab. And I did it to prove a point, because Worst of the Internet was saying it back then, that either apologize to Val or I'm going to keep fucking with you. Like, flat out, I'm going to keep harassing you if you don't apologize to Val. So he started that back then and is doing it again now. And just to prove a point, I did apologize in a post on my community tab. And it went completely unnoticed. They never said anything about it. I knew that they wouldn't. I knew that the whole fucking bullshit that he was saying, that if I apologized he would stop, was not true. And he proved that, because I did it and nothing changed. And I talked about it on stream.
Carrie, if anybody is leading a cult, it's definitely you. With how you run your Discord, with how you run your community, you're definitely running a fucking cult, okay? You're the one that is the cult leader. Alright?
As well, when it happened. So it's still on my channel. Now,
I want to say Red Feather went and tried to find that community tab post and she couldn't find it. So maybe you should just repost it so that way it's up at the top of your community tab post.
It's been months and months and months and months and months. And I click on Val's stream. I'm listening to her talking about Hussy. This is earlier today. And when she's playing a clip where he's listening to her saying that he uses the lawsuit shit to fuck with people, like to harass people. And Carrie, are you serious? What do you mean? What do you mean am I serious? Yes.
And I mean, I will go on and say this. This does not mean that parents, you should not make sure to monitor your kids when they are playing on a game, especially if it is a multiplayer game. You absolutely should, because while a majority of adults who play these games are not fucking creeps, there are creeps out there who will take advantage of your kid being on there. Should you automatically assume that any fucking adult that your child is talking to on a video game wants to get into their pants? Absolutely fucking not. Most of us don't. We just want to play the game, talk about playing the game, talk about what we're doing in the game, and, you know, occasionally just kill each other. But you should monitor who your children are interacting with and what is being said and done in those video games, especially if they're multiplayer, especially if it's a multiplayer that has an expansive fan base of people who play it.
Do I seem like I'm joking around? That's a weird thing to say. But anyway, let me let this play.
Anything against you, like a big bitch baby, which is why I called you guys big bitch babies. And then you wanted to throw a hissy fit. And now, what? 6 months later, you're going to throw around. You gotta get all whiny about a community cannibalism joke I made like 6 months ago. Bye. I'll let you back up if you come up. Maybe it was just being dumb, but.
Oh, I know what I was saying. I was talking about in her chat. So, in Val's stream, when she's saying this stuff, Hussey was on screen and he was listening to it and he was nodding yes and laughing, which was weird because why would he? It was like he was agreeing with what she was saying and laughing about it. So then Val was like, she said something about, oh, you know, look at him nodding or whatever, like referring to his body language, and said that. I can't remember what she said exactly, but she was like, what's that? She was referring to stuff like that and said, what's that called, Carrie Boo? So, in the chat, because I'm sitting here and watching it.
She's going over the shit again. Fucking hell. I may not make it through this entire fucking stream.
I thought it was funny, and I said Duper's Delight in the chat. 2 fucking words. That's it. She was literally addressing me, and so I answered the question. And she saw it, laughed, and moved on, and it was not a big deal. Like, it didn't offend her. It wasn't. It was literally nothing. And immediately, worst of the internet started losing his fucking mind and was typing in all caps. And this bitch has the nerve to come in here and act like she's gonna be cool without apologizing to Val and this and that. I'm like, I'm not trying to act like I'm being cool. I'm not trying to be anybody's friend. Like, it was a literal fucking comment on what was being said. That doesn't mean anything else has changed. That, like, it's not that fucking deep. And I cannot believe it triggered you.
While it is not that fucking deep, at the same time, if you're trying to stay away from the drama, like you've said you're trying to, like you've claimed you're trying to, you're like, yeah, guys, I'm going to stay away from the drama. I'm going to do true crime now. That's what you've said. If you're trying to stay away from the drama, why the fuck would you go to a channel that you have drama with? Why? Why would you be in there? Why would you be watching it? Do you think that I sit around all day watching drama channels? No. I'll tell you what I've been watching lately, and it's actually a pretty funny rabbit hole because I got Pagan Mama down in on it too. I have gotten into the ASMR fad that is small Asian ladies going camping in different weather types by themselves. Usually they go camping in the rain or snow so you can hear the snow or the rain, you know, hitting the top of the tent and stuff. It's fun. It's relaxing. That's the rabbit hole that I've fallen down. I watch all kinds of shit. I watch all kinds of fucking shit. I don't sit around and constantly go around to this drama channel, that drama channel, wondering if they're going to talk about me or something. If they're going to mention my name. Mostly because a lot of the drama channels have no idea who the fuck I am. And also because, honestly, I don't have the attention span for that shit. I'm going to be honest with you.
To that fucking extent. That then it completely derailed the entire fucking chat because you would not fucking stop. So I just left. Because again, you literally just wouldn't shut the fuck up in the chat. Over and over and over and over again demanding that I apologize to Val. And Val was literally not even bothered by it. Like, go watch her stream. Feel free to check it out. It's the one she did today. It might be the one that's still going if she's still live. But she literally laughed. It was not a big deal. And he completely blew it out of proportion and turned it into this whole thing because he doesn't want people to work this shit out. You know what I mean? Like, he really doesn't want that. That's what's fucked up about a lot of this and why these kind of things, like, continue on and shit doesn't really get solved because you want to be offended for somebody else, even when they want to let shit go. And in my opinion, when you do shit like that, you're not being a very good friend to that person. You doing that in Val's chat when she wasn't even upset, that's you not being a good friend to her. That's like you were making it about this whole thing and completely derailed from the stream that she was talking about. And I literally said nothing else but one fucking comment. And again, it's not like I came in there out of nowhere and was like, hey guys, trying to get attention or some shit. She literally said, what's that called, Carrie Boo? Trying to be funny. And I just said, Duper's Delight. And she laughed and I laughed. I thought it was funny. And it wasn't that big of a deal. And that's what it was too, by the way. And I think anybody, when it comes to lawsuit shit, if I was Azria or Tragic or G-Man, or I guess now Val, because he claims he's suing Val, he also threatened, he said he's going to sue me because I said that his parents passed away. I didn't watch the stream and I haven't seen a clip or whatever of this. I was just told this, but apparently he got very offended that I said his parents have passed away. I don't know why that would offend him. I didn't say anything derogatory about his parents or their passing. I simply just said that his parents are not alive. He is single. He doesn't have kids. Like, he doesn't have a lot of people. That's what was being discussed, is him being lonely. So I don't know what about that triggered that he think. I don't know what I think it's kind of ridiculous, but apparently he started threatening that he's going to sue me for saying that.
I mean, are you surprised? This is Hussy we're talking about. Someone who is known for lawsuits. Okay? Not lawsuits. Lawsuits. LOLSUITS. Lawsuits. He is a cow who likes to threaten to sue people. Why are you surprised that he would threaten to sue you? Did you think that you were immune to it now? Especially after you two had that big falling out, did you think that you were immune to it? You're not. You could say the slightest thing about fucking Hissy, and he's going to threaten to sue you. Best thing you can do is do exactly what Val did and laugh in his fucking face and mock him.
Number one, I'm assuming he's claiming that would be some kind of slander, but slander it's very clear. It can only be if what is being said is not the truth. So your parents have passed away. It's a true statement, and it's not a judgmental thing. It's a fact. It's just a fact. I don't know why he's taking offense to that, but all I can say is, I guess go ahead if you think you're going to sue me for something like that, but it's not going to go the way that you think. And I know I will use, and I think anybody else that actually does, have to deal with something like this with him should.
All right, you know what, guys? We are about halfway through the stream. My brain cells they were already suffering from reading the Tento saga, so they're really suffering now. So I think I'm going to call it here. So thank you guys for coming out. Thank you to my chatters. Thank you to my lurkers. Thank you to everyone who's going to be coming to watch us on the replay. I really do appreciate all of you. Again, if you would like to help support the channel, you definitely can. You can find my links down in the description below. I take PayPal, I take Venmo, and I also take CashApp. On your way out, if you like the stream, give it a big old thumbs up. If you didn't, downvote the fucking shit out of it. Leave a comment. Leave several comments. Get into protracted arguments in the comments. Talk about shit that was never even talked about on the stream in the comments. Drive up that engagement. I have been the Shaw of Thirst. You guys have been my most lovely, delectable, beautiful, juicy, the absolute juiciest fucking thirst quenchers. And I will see you the next time I